I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen, oh the irony. To hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Hello. Cotton, you muted. I'm guessing she knows. So let's have a look at the chat while we wait for Cotton. Uber, Boo, Ultra. Everyone's saying hello.
Hey, y'all. Sorry, I'm just coughing a little bit. I'm here. Yes, I knew I was muted, Frank. What's up? How's everybody? Ultra.
Well, sometimes.
I miss seeing Ultra.
Sorry.
Do you know Ultra, Frank? Ultra.co.
I've seen him in the chat, but not so much recently. But I have seen him in the chat. Yeah.
Look, I have no idea who he is, but I love him to death. I think it's a he. I don't know. Could be a she, but I think it's a he, and I love him to death. He
Well,
likes
they
to
always come and shout.
he supports random creators, and I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see him in everywhere. I love people like. Do you see? I think it's Foxy in a Boxy or Roxy in a Boxy or something. And it's a girl. I know that 'cause she's got a little clip channel, and she is the friendliest person. But she says hi to every single person in every chat she goes to. I love that. I ain't got the patience for that. Male, I knew you were a male. See, I was correct. Thank you.
Take them out at your turkeys. I love that.
I haven't seen him in a while, so it's good to see him. Boo Boo Kitties and
No, I think he has been in like not every live, but near enough every live. Just like comes in, says hello, and then disappears.
Yeah. He used to sit and chat with me like this. He'd been around a while.
Well, Bubba Chomp, he's come from just a discussion with me. We was talking in a thread, and he's come over to voice his opinion. I told him to come over because
there he is. Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Thank you for coming over.
I can't remember if I agreed or disagreed with him because I'm in that many threads. But his opinion was obviously interesting. Otherwise, I wouldn't have mentioned it to him. Do you know what I mean?
Interesting opinions. I love different opinions than my opinion. You know what I mean? Because you never know what you'll find out.
I know.
Hey, haters gonna hate. What's up, Mikey? Do what?
He's Cotton really a Sour Patch Kid.
I'm a Sour Patch Kid?
Well, you might be.
Screw you, Frank.
Excuse me.
Hold on just a minute, you all. I got to mute just a second. Frank, take over.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So today, I believe it was today anyway, it could have been yesterday, the Koberger family started cleaning up the outside, mostly the dad. I believe Cotton put a video up about it. And so that was the idea of the live at first. But the interest I got in the threads everywhere I went, I thought it was amazing. Like the opinions of people. I was like, oh, to bring that over. And one person's turned up so far, but some might just be listening, waiting. I'm hoping anyway, because the opinions was amazing. Some agreed with me, some disagreed, but it's not about your opinion. But when someone puts their opinion forward, it's not about your opinion. Then it's about listening to their opinion. And as long as both are being respectful, I think that's a brilliant way of, even if it doesn't create the divide and a neutral state, you could learn something new. Like you could take something from what someone you disagree with. You could take that. Even if you disagree with the whole opinion, that one thing could change your opinion.
Right, and it won't necessarily like change your whole opinion. It'll add to your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Sorry, that was actually what I meant to say. Add to your opinion, not change your opinion. Yeah, sorry.
Add to your Bubba Chomp. I'm opinionated too, and I don't care. Ain't we, Frank? We don't care over here. And
is it Willfire? I haven't seen you for a while. I used to love when she was in the chat. Good to see you.
Hey, Frank, I'm still going to mute myself. I just jumped in because you were talking about that video I have. Do you want me to play that video of the case you're talking about? And while I'm
No,
on
no,
mute. So you
no. Hang on. Do you have footage of the what's it called, the clean up that was going on outside? Because I seen that in your picture of them cleaning up outside the dad. If not, if you've got to do something, play that video. Yeah, play your video.
the one of
You on
the
about?
murder suicide?
Yeah, play that while you got to do what you got to do, and then when you get back, you can just turn that off. In fact, no,
No, I
no,
just
I'll just talk. I'll talk to the chat because at least then it keeps on topic.
so don't play the video.
No, don't play the video. I'll talk to the chat because that way we can start getting opinions in, can't we?
This isn't about the Idaho 4 case, you all, right now. We might talk about it later, but
No,
right now
no,
this
no.
is a different case. I don't want people to get confused, you know. But look, I'll
This
be
is
right
what I'm
back.
saying. No, no. Listen, Cotton.
Hey, look,
She's
I'm on
gone.
mute, but I got an AirPod in. I can still hear you, but I'm not just
Yeah, what I'm
responding.
saying. I'll just talk rather than you play that video. I'll talk to the chat, and that way we can start getting opinions in. So, Bubba says I'm very opinionated, and respect you, Frank, for wise words. Oh, thank you, Jaded. Without listening to your, just talking to yourself. Oh, so okay. Let's do it this way. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Brian's guilty. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he's innocent. Put a 3 in the chat if you're undecided. I bet there's a delay on the chat as well either, so I'm going to see it later. Oh, I'm starting to see numbers. So Zinner with fire is undecided. Wacky is guilty. Is that guilty, Wacky? I forgot what I said. What is he? Guilty, not guilty, and yes, first guilty. I knew Wacky'd say guilty. She's just one of them people. Oh, Jaded says undecided.
Hey, look, I'm here and I'm folding the laundry is what I'm doing. I just don't want y'all to have background noise, you know what I mean? Is there background noise with me unmuted?
Do what you gotta do. Don't worry about it. I've got this.
Am I good right now?
Yeah, no noise.
Okay. Because
So,
I know it annoys me in some chats I go to, and you can't hear nothing but the person's background noise. And
Ali, hang on, Ali. What we're doing is guilty number 1, not guilty number 2, and undecided number 3.
you know what? It does surprise me. Allie would be the one that's confused because it's like me. I'm always confused. It's like, what do you guys?
You know what it is? Do you know what it is? Ali doesn't pay attention to the chats. Do you know what it is? He just pops in every now and then, and she just throws in, "Don't eat kangaroos."
Leave Allie alone.
Oh, you know what Bubba said, and I'm
Allie's in
surprised.
the
Bubba said
States.
undecided. I thought he would have gone guilty.
I think he's
I
guilty.
genuinely thought.
He thought he had the perfect murder, and he fucked it all up.
Cotton, that's the reason why you're living in the laundry room and I'm living in the. Oh, I'm in the bedroom.
I'm not living in the laundry room. What the fuck?
You are.
No, I'm in the laundry room right now, folding my clothes.
Hey, Frank, you want the 4 munchkins? That's a threat. Take her wrench away, please. Take her wrench away.
Who?
Ali.
Nope.
That's 2 days. Yeah, that's 2 days in a row she's threatened.
Well, if you say it again, I'm gonna take your wrench away, Frank. So leave Allie alone. So we'll leave it at that. If he mentions that again, Allie, remind me that I said that I was going to take his wrench.
Bubba Chum, you're in the chat. Remind me
Women
of
got
your
together.
opinion.
Women got
Hang on one
together
second. What?
and all
Carlton, one
about.
second. One second.
Only one
Bubba
second.
Chump.
Leave my
Hang
girl.
on. Bubba Chump. Bubba Chump, can you remind me of your opinion, please? Because I was in that many threads. I know yours stood out to me. It's just I was in that many threads. I'm hoping this Rebecca comes because this Rebecca actually agrees with me to the T. Well, not to the T. She disagrees with a few things, but
Who?
Ultra Dark says he wants to know what love is.
I love Ultra Dog. That's my homie.
I want you to show me. He said.
I love this. I'm sure. Hold on. I can't pay attention to chat, but I'm listening. I'm nowhere near chat. Right?
This is why I'm telling you to shut up. Brian Blonberg, he says. I think Ultra Dark putting song requests in. Hang on, let me just. No, it's not happening today. I'm interested to see what Bubba Champ says now because I'm sure, I'm sure I disagreed with some things, but I agreed with a lot of it. But his opinion was different to mine. So do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Affidavit alone was enough to make an arrest. I agree with that.
Man,
I
that was
don't
the most
think.
detailed affidavit I've
Hang,
ever
hang on,
seen in the case.
I'm
Ever.
reading. I'm reading. I'm reading.
So I
I
can
don't
talk.
think
It's my channel. I love
sometimes,
you, Frank.
sometimes, sometimes you take your channel, and I'm like,
Okay,
well,
well, I
who?
share it with you too.
who,
Okay, go. I'm sorry.
who
I'll shut up. I'm going to mute.
just,
I'm,
it's your, it's your
okay, bye.
channel. No, but
Adios.
I'm just reading.
Hola, ¿qué amistad?
Okay, you read it. You read the comment. Oh, she's muted. So, okay, affidavit alone was enough to make an arrest. I don't think it's airtight enough to assume guilt. Oh, let me talk to people about this. I have been told I don't live in America. In the UK, it's completely different. You have to have a solid case to arrest someone. But in America, I'm told the stronger the affidavit, the more you should look away. I have never, in all my history of looking at affidavits, seen a 19-page detailed, all the evidence affidavit. Do you know what I mean? And someone told me, and I watched it on, I can't remember what channel. It was either Law and Crime or Court TV. They said if you have an affidavit that's that strong, by the time you get to the trial, 9 times out of 10, it tends to frail. And I've picked to pieces the affidavit. I have, but I can't hear boobs due to football. But I'm faking it. That's Ultra Dark CEO. But okay, let's do it like this. Do you think the affidavit is solid? One in the chat, two in the chat for no, one in the chat for yes, two for no. Yeah, so I got muted. I can't believe I just got muted. So let's go back to Ultra Dark CO. He says, so, circumstantial evidence. Basically, what he's saying is circumstantial evidence, like the amount of it is, because it's like you say, coincidence, one coincidence, two coincidence, that's unlucky, three coincidence, you're guilty. But what I've got to say to you, Ultra CEO, is it don't work like that. It's like, and I'd love you to challenge me back on this. How do I explain to you? I've just done it. So, okay, let's look at the DNA. The DNA circumstantial that we pushed to the side. Unless there's a solid case, that won't be used at all. That won't be used at all, purely because it's circumstantial. It's the type of evidence it is. It can be challenged, and then we have where else? The vehicle. So the vehicle travels. They only got the vehicle after the affidavit. So how have they got this route? How have they got all these routes? And then there's the cell phone data. They didn't have cell phone data. They had cell tower data, which puts you in a 15-mile radius of every point. Do you know what I'm saying? I agree with what you're saying, Ultra Dark. The fact that they've got the actual phone, the car, and everything now, that's great. But they didn't have that when they put out that evidence. So to me, that evidence doesn't stand. The cell phone data and what was the other one? CCTV. They had a vehicle expert look at the CCTV. He could not tell the difference between a 2011 Elantra, another vehicle, and a 2016 Elantra, because it was a 2015 Elantra, what it was. So it just shows a single strand of DNA matched with DNA dug out of a garbage. I'm not a forensic expert, but I'm not sure how. Okay, so I can talk about this because I heard about it earlier in a thread. So DNA is always circumstantial. It's always, unless it's the murder weapon with your fingerprints and your sweat on, it's circumstantial. This isn't the murder weapon because the sheath didn't commit the act. The sheath could be planted. So that's always the defence. I know this because I watched Expert, them things, but it was on Law and Crime, so you know it's legit. And he said, "No way." He says, "No way will he accept that DNA." He says that DNA could have been planted, and he also then
No,
alliterated on.
I don't know. I think they got this case. Them Idaho cops, they was on it, Frank. You got to admit it. They kept it to themselves, told nothing,
Yeah.
and they got
Excuse me,
him.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree. With you. Do you know how
Hey,
quiet they
say
were?
something real quick. I just want to chime in.
Your channel, you should be here hosting.
You know, I've seen people, in other chat stuff, the sheath. The sheath. Some people, some people don't know what a sheath is. And I've seen some people like, well, if he left the sheath, then how did he do this? Or because they thought the sheath was like actually a part of the knife. Does that make sense? Like they didn't know it was the case that held it.
I was in it chat earlier, and one of the people I wanted to come over, but they haven't turned up. They pointed it out before I got to it. They thought someone thought the sheath was the blade.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They thought it was part of the knife, and I'm like, are you really this effing stupid? I mean, it's
Rebecca. If you're here listening, make yourself known. Because in that thread,
I've seen it in several chats recently, and I'm like, I just sat there and shake my head. I'm like, are you freaking serious?
But she also made an excellent argument to everyone in that thread. this woman, I'm hoping she's in the chat and just not saying nothing. No, just earwigging. But she made a major argument. She said, I thought he was guilty and all this. And she says, but she goes, I've looked at all the circumstantial evidence and it points to someone that's in high power and it's their child, or someone just joining the military, or a military person's child. Because you look at Brian Koberger's family, they are anti-violence. And I put Koberger, this is my opinion, by the way, guys.
Are
put
you talking about
Koberger.
where did he get his hands on that knife? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking. No, the murder weapon makes. You're right. The murder weapon is why she thought that. But then I put forward, like I showed last night, his hands. He's recently
Yes,
injected.
they're red. Yes.
Swollen hands. Him up and down that area that night. Listen, I've got a sister who's a heroin addict. She does the same thing. Do you know, if she comes to meet me for, say she messages me for a tenner, and she's like, can you give me a tenner? She's been outside mine 5 times before she's asked me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I put him in that area. I won't even say near the house. In that area, within the 15-mile radius with his phone thing, purely because he was getting heroin. And someone said to me the other day in a thread, okay, so what was it? Why wasn't he pinged there after? And I thought, well, if you're a drug dealer and there's a murder on your route, are you going to change routes, or are you going to stay at that same place? Do you know what I mean? Hello? Chat? Let's turn to the
Yeah,
chat.
I do. I'm just listening. So I'm just listening. I'm here.
I'm asking you, do you know what I'm saying? If you was a drug dealer, let's say you're a drug dealer, and 2 doors down, someone's just been, look, 4 people have just been murdered. You're going to carry on drug dealing, or you're going to move your patch? You're going to move your patch, aren't you?
I don't know. It depends.
There's going to be LE all over your street all week. You ain't staying there. You're moving. Was he vegan for health or for? I think. Do you know, Ali? Someone mentioned he did have like an OCD, and this explains. Do you know the gloves in public? This explains the gloves in public. Germaphobe. He had some form of OCD, so that explains that. I just think that, you know, I'm not saying he's innocent. I really am not saying he's innocent. I think when discovery comes, it's going to be amazing.
I don't see narcissism in him. I don't know. I don't sense it with him. And I'm really good at pointing out narcissism. You know what I mean? Because I've studied it so much, and I can just...
Yeah.
I don't sense that in him. They keep saying he's a narcissist. No, he's not. I don't sense it with him. He's just a psychopath, and psychopaths ain't always narcissists, you know?
No. Psychopaths have signs. It's like stalkers. They have signs. You know, growing up, they have signs. But psychopaths tend to kill animals as kids. Do you know what I'm saying?
I wonder
there was an animal killed in that vicinity. I don't think that was Brian. I think that's ridiculous to even assume.
I think that skin dog was something. That was something. That was weird. Why would somebody skin a dog, friend? Come on. That's...
Yeah. Yeah, so Bubba says...
That's not just like seeing a dog ran over on the side of the road. Skinning a dog?
Hang on.
Yo, hey, fairy floss.
Here's another defense for the dog. Just out my head. Another defense for the dog. If he'd have killed the dog. No. If he'd have killed the dog.
He saved the dog. He saved the dog.
No, this is what I'm saying. The one that got skinned. If he'd have killed that dog, why didn't he kill this dog?
Yeah, that's the one that's allergic. He killed the skin dog. Yeah.
Exactly. So Koberger
Good point.
is such an extreme vegan that this is in your chat, that his aunt said he wouldn't even eat food. Okay, we know about this.
Yeah,
But
out of the
he
pan.
butchered poor people. Limited
But the jail is
information.
accommodating.
Need to see
No,
more.
Timmy, we don't. No, we don't think Brian done that to that dog. No. Hey,
She's
Zena,
limited.
happy hippie. Right, ain't it happy hippie? Yes. I want a thumb. You got to make me a thumb picture, please, Frank, and put my dog in it somehow with a hat. And you got to make me one.
We'll have a day on what's that app called? Canva. Can do it all on there apparently.
Well, why don't you do it for me?
Because I don't know how. We'll work it out together.
No, Sayla is my other niecey. Yeah, that's Tokyo's sister.
Tammy Ayo.
Amber's
I thought
other
Tammy
daughter.
Ayo. She's not. But
Huh?
at least she knows that I'm male. Tammy Ayo, are you married? Because if you're not,
Ain't she
just
beautiful?
say. You know how
We do got
ignorant
some
that
hot
is.
chicks over here.
Cotton, in this day and age, you know how ignorant you sound saying that.
Yeah, I agree, Bubba Chomp. We're saying we don't think he did anything to that dog because he saved Murphy, Kaylee's dog.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
no.
if he was-
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What?
I connect. Do you know that dog skinning to the murder? I connect it. But I agree with what he's saying. How can you connect it? He's vegan. He wouldn't kill a dog. And do you know if he killed
I
that
don't
dog,
think-
wouldn't he have killed the one that's giving him away, that's killing 4 teenagers? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
That
know.
dog
Listen,
is worried in that house. You know what I'm
that
saying?
dog was killed-
he just put
listen,
it-
That dog was killed.
I think he just locked it in that room. He locked it in Kaylee's room, the one that has the other sliding door. I think he locked it in there and just done his thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably went.
No,
I don't
Cotton,
know.
I can't be on this channel anymore. I need to leave. Sorry.
No.
How dare you have a different opinion? How dare you have a different opinion to me? How
Because
dare
I'm
you?
human. We're human. How dare you?
No, how dare you?
I don't
Tammy
think he had
Ayo.
anything. I don't know. I do think the dog skinning is iffy to me. I do. I don't know.
That's a telltale sign. That's a telltale sign. Listen, do you know if a dog got skinned like that and put the way it was, police would be everywhere. You know, in the UK, they would be everywhere because they know there's a child
Look
that's
on
in a.
screen.
I can't see. I've got the chat
On
in front of me,
screen.
so
On screen.
yeah.
That's a good comment. The dog is irrelevant because he left a whole ass human alive that seen him. You know
But
what
this
I'm
is what I'm
saying?
saying.
That's true. That's a good comment,
No,
Bubba Chomp.
No.
I think so, yes. That's a good comment.
That
The dog thing is
dog-
kind of irrelevant
listen,
whenever he leaves
Listen,
a whole ass human alive. Come on.
listen, the man whose dog it was put up, it was a military knife. It was a military knife that did it. He was a military man
killed the
himself.
dog?
Huh?
I don't think he killed that dog.
Listen, do you know when it could see it's irrelevant because he left a human alive? I will not and I refuse to speculate on Dylan purely because I think she was done dirty by
Hey,
the
Gail.
LA.
Hey, love. What you
Yeah.
doing? How you feeling?
I liked it better when you was doing washing.
Because I wasn't talking.
No, it's good though because you're putting your opinion in. But what's it called? My opinion is
I
the-
like your opinion. Too.
whoever
I
did
like
that
you up here
dog-
with me.
whoever did that dog did that house. It was within the vicinity. The vicinity was being watched. All this and all
Maybe
that.
he had someone else do it.
Who, as in Brian, had someone else do it?
Yeah, maybe Brian had somebody else do the dog. As a like,
No,
hey, as
no.
a
The dog, the dogs, the feel. The dogs, like if you look at Bundy, Bundy used to kill birds. You look at Fred West. Fred West used to kill
Look, I can't say
birds.
nothing about killing birds. Look, because where I come from, my people go dove hunting
No,
and
no,
eat
no,
them.
no. What I'm saying about killing birds and things like that, they used to keep them as pets. And do you know when they wouldn't do what they said? They'd pull the necks.
I don't know nothing
That's
about Dexter, yo. Y'all got me lost in the chat talking about that. So carry on. You can talk about it. See what I like
I
when
will
Bubba.
block everyone who talks about anything that's not Frank.
Surely they matched that knife. This I don't believe in coincidences. Oh, he just left the sheath that goes to a K-bar military knife beside a slaughtered victim of murder. You know, I mean, come on. I don't. Surely, I don't know.
My screen is super sensitive. We'll buy this phone. Everything's amazing. Yeah.
Where's Molly? Is she with her mama?
Yeah. It tends to be like once a month. Like we have a weekend day we did. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what we do. But there's
Hey,
days where
right. Sayla, look right here. Look, Sayla.
I go on.
Sayla, I feel like there's something with the DoorDash driver. Not like the DoorDash driver done anything, but I think Brian may have been allegedly, maybe in my opinion, y'all. This is just my opinion. He may have been the DoorDash driver. Or he seen the DoorDash driver there walking up to the house and he grabbed the food and took it to the house, acting like he was the DoorDash driver to get in the house.
Yeah. Beans's
Does that
is our
make
new
sense?
guest. Yeah, I agree what you're saying. Do you know Beans's
There's no
is our
way
new
he
guest?
done all this. There's no way he done all this in 20 minutes. There's no effing way. Because these people,
Listen,
I bet every one of these babies, Ethan, Xana, Maddie, Kaylee, every one of them fought him. I guarantee it. Every one of them.
Look at the timeline you got there, yeah? 4:20 was when he left, yeah?
There's not
4:20.
I'm not buying it.
Listen.
I agree with Bubba.
Listen to what I'm saying. It took him till 5:30 to get home that night.
Okay, hold
I
on
followed
just a
the
second. So, Sayla, it was proven that the food, the DoorDash, was uneaten. And she was on TikTok at the time, too. Okay, Frank, carry on. Sorry.
Okay. So,
Hi,
okay.
Elizabeth.
I think we should have Bubba up. I think because he's new and if he's willing to come up, but I think no one else ever willing to come up, am they? So
I think
might as
he
well
might
have
have
him up.
grabbed the DoorDash order. He wasn't, that was just a convenience for him. He wasn't expecting that when he got there. And that was just even better for him because he'd grab it, say, hey, you know, yeah, that's my girlfriend in there. I'm going, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? And act like then he goes and knocks on the door and acts like he's a DoorDash driver and they let him in. Or they don't let him in.
Do you see where I dispute that? I'll show you some screenshots tomorrow because I haven't verified them yet. That's where I'll dispute that. But when I verify them, and you know I will. So, Bubba, if you're still in the chat, would you be willing to come up?
Who?
Don't you think that'd be Bubba? I told you we should have some people up, and no one's ever willing to come up. And
Bubba?
Bubba? Jenna.
I'm here, Billy. Hush. Hey, I'm going to mute a minute again. Do you want me to play that video? You want to start on that?
What video?
And then when the video's over,
No, I'll keep with the chat. Hang on, we got someone here. Seller. Is it Seller? Am I saying that right? If I'm wrong.
I seen that bag too. Yeah, I seen that early on. That DoorDash bag on the kitchen counter. I seen that early on in the case, but I didn't know it was uneaten.
You're gonna mute. Drop your link in the chat. Someone can come up and talk to me.
Bubba Chump, I like typing too, and sometimes I have so much I got to say. And come on up, come on. It's okay. It gets easier talking after you get on many times.
I'll protect you from these nasties.
Look, that DoorDash bag was sitting right there on the kitchen counter, right at the door. I think the DoorDash driver was there. It was a convenience for him and actually helped him. He grabbed the bag. Hey, my girlfriend's in here. I'm going in. Because they said he parked there like an idiot.
Okay, let me just point
And he
something out
gets
to you.
into the
Okay.
house and the bag gets
No,
sets on the counter and he runs Xana. Xana takes off running into her bedroom.
can I point something out to you? Xana
Yes.
and Kaylee ordered food. They both received it at that
I didn't know
food
Kaylee
truck,
did.
but it was
Kaylee and
Xana that had the
Maddie was
food.
at Kaylee and Maddie was at the food truck.
Okay, so I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'll take that back. I will take that back.
Kaylee and Maddie was at the food truck. Xana got the
What I'm
DoorDash,
saying,
the Jack in the Box. And there's a picture of
okay,
it sitting right there by the door on the counter.
is it still there now? Because if it is, it's only a bit green.
Surely they took that to evidence. But it was sitting right there on the counter in the door. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. I seen it. It was early on.
Let's go, says shares. What's that mean? I don't know. Does someone want to come up and co-host with me while Cotton goes and tumble dries?
I ain't tumble driving right now. I'm looking up information for a case. Thank you very much. And look, and I found exactly what I wanted to show you. Hold on, just hush a minute.
You know, sometimes I think you don't support me and my dreams of being a
You're on my
pilot.
channel.
Yeah, but I want to be a pilot. How about that?
You want to be a pilot?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to fly.
No, I don't fly.
I always wanted to be a pilot. Did you know when it come to it? Nah. I grew a big fear of heights and it won't leave me. Frank, I'm stoned. Not today. Oh, that's Sonia. Typical. Frankie's the best thumb around. Thank you, Zin of Wilfrat. You know something? I was thinking of becoming a finger, but now you said that, I'm
Is
thumbing it.
Allie in here?
You know, Ali, she's just.
I'm not looking at chat.
losing.
I'm not looking at chat. I need to know because I'm off somewhere else researching. Is Allie in here? I want to show her something.
You know, Ali, she's terrible. No, I'm sure she's here. She's just being quiet. Well, I guess you're not coming to America to see me, Frank. Tammy, I didn't say that. Just don't say it in front of Cotton, because she gets jealous.
Shut up. I can hear you now. I'm not muted.
Oh. Tammy, yes, I will come and meet you in America.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm going to show a picture here of the DoorDash. This was early on. It came out. I got a picture of it. See, I was working on something. Can y'all see that?
I got to work out to get off.
That's right there on the counter by the door. And look, in that flower pot right there, some of the dirt's knocked out of it. That
So what you're saying?
Bag,
so Brian nicked some of the food as well. Is that what you're saying?
What?
That whoever the alleged killer is nicked some of the food. That's what you're saying, eh?
No, the food in that bag has not been ate.
Can I just point out, without being disrespectful to the victims, the house was meant to be actually cleaner that night. That's just saying what I've heard. As in, you know, the kitchen and I'm not on about them areas. I'm on about the non-areas. They were like spotless. It's almost as if they was all moving out, if you know what I mean. It's almost as if they were all moving out.
Look how many people were there.
Well, you see, Ethan didn't live there. Ethan was a guest. People keep saying
Ethan's
there's Allie.
Hold on. I got to show Allie some. Hold on. Hold up. There she is.
What would?
I can't remember what I was going to show Allie. Hold on. There was something.
Sonja says, I'm stoned, not today. Hang on, I'm too far up, anyway. I'm here. Let me eat real quick. See, Ali, always with the excuses, Ali. Always.
Oh, here it is. Here's what I want to show Ali. Look, Ali, I put up a... Where did it go? This one's
Right.
for
While
Allie.
you're doing
Look at this.
that,
I swear,
okay,
every
stay
freaking
silent.
time. Look. Every time my sunglasses pop up, I
Sometimes I
want
think
them
you want to
purple
war with
ones.
me.
I want them purple ones.
I think if BK did it, there's no way that a car won't be covered in victim DNA. Also, if there's more evidence of him stalking, and then there's like a link, I think. But I want to point something out to you all. There is no evidence of Brian in his history of stalking. They're saying he stalked these victims. There's no history. Let me tell you about stalking. Stalking is something that
It's
starts
easy to
from
do on a college campus. 'Cause there's so many damn
no,
people. You know what
excuse me. Can I correct you on something?
I mean?
Stalking
Yes.
starts from childhood. It starts from, and it's like, do you know, you got all them pictures of him, educated pictures at parties and things like that. Stalkers would be in the background. He's
Just work.
there. He's embracing people. Stalkers would be in the background.
But I
The
think he
media and
used what he
paper.
was going to school for and stuff to do that, to be who he was.
No,
Come on,
no,
he's
no.
20 years old, and I don't know. He's just fucking
This is my point to everyone. This is what I'm saying to you all. If the affidavit is full of information, it's normally full of bullcrap. I learned that from the guy who called the, is it B not BTK? I was on a live with him earlier. Tom Spivey, Lieutenant Tom Spivey. He did a live. It's on my community wall, but he did a live about the Delphi with a guy that I follow, and he was saying if the affidavit's full of information, it's normally full of crap. And he even alleged over to the Ohio case on that. The host did pull him up on it though and say, "Look, excuse me, we're not doing that on my live." Respect him for that. I love Jim.
Elizabeth, I don't think Brian's a narcissist. I think he has a few narcissistic traits in him, but I don't think he's a narcissist. I don't get that from him. We all
No,
have
you see,
narcissistic traits.
you know what Brian is? Listen, let me tell you what Brian is now, straight from reading him from just knowing as a kid and watching everything. Do you know, I was bullied as a kid
Right,
in
Timmy,
primary school.
hey, yo, bingo. They ain't gonna do shit. They don't care. I'm on mute.
But I was bullied as a kid in primary school. When I got to high school, I didn't bully. Do you know them that bullied me? I didn't bully them. I got on with my life. I went on to captain the football team. We won trophies. I played in the basketball team. I weren't even that good at basketball. It was just I don't even know what it was, but they had me in it. I didn't even like basketball, so things like that. And then do you know the athletics? Listen to this. They had the cross country. Cross country. Everyone's training for it all year round. I did my running, and like I'm no. I always talk about my running. I used to run for miles. This one kid, I always used to let him win. He was in my class. He was one of my mates, and I always used to let him win. And then we went to the form room the one day, and he told everyone. He says, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to win the championship." He says, "No one can beat me." So I went about. We got about halfway, and I blew him. Oh, boom, gone. I think I was like a minute in front of him. Broke a record about 7 seconds. Oh, got all the accolade and he got nothing. Do you know why? Because he was arrogant. So what I'm saying to you is, Brian, in my opinion, he's more like me than he is like what the media are telling you. He got bullied as a kid, but he become popular. When he was in high school, he was popular. It's like you got that woman that's saying on the media, "Oh, no, 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 no. He was a nerd. It was three of us. We chilled at this one house." And then you've got a guy coming out saying he come to my kid's house all the time. He was a bit of a strange one, but you wouldn't have thought murder. And then you've got his friend who's got all these pictures of him at different parties. And it's like, oh, so he's not an incel then. He's actually pretty popular. Do you know what I'm saying? By stalking, they mean he drove in the area 12 times. Yeah, but that's just Bubba. You saying that, but like I told you, he was a heroin addict. And when people say he wasn't an addict at the time, let me point out to you: if you were an addict and you change your situation completely, because don't forget he'd only just recently moved to the area in August, and then he's frequenting this area where there's drugs being sold. Can you see what I'm saying? He's relapsed. I thought he was a. See, Tammy, he wasn't an addict at the time as known, but I can show you pictures that shows he's recently injected. Show me a doctoral student who isn't weird. See, exactly. Exactly. Ali says it's just all strange, and as far as I've seen, it's mostly circumstantial. Yeah, but Ali, your opinion is not actually valid on this channel. You know this. I'm so sorry about this, Cotton. Bloody Ali. Can I take a wrench? Nope, touching her actually does nothing. Hearsay from unreliable old school mate. Exactly. You're talking about. Are you talking about the female? The old. Do you know the ones that actually talked about him and they said, yeah, he was a bit of a nerd when he was younger, but as he grew up, when we got to high school, he was quite popular. And they show you all these party pictures, yet the media will only show you this woman who says it was just the three of us, me, him, and another girl. We all chilled in this house. That was it. Yeah, bullshit. That's what I'm saying. And sorry, Scotland, for the language. You know what, Frank? That
Try
see,
to
look,
be easy, Frank. You know what
Scot-
I've been going through, and we're
Scotland.
trying to do good on my channel. Remember that.
I know, I
I'm
know.
trying to
But
quit.
Ali
I'm
told
trying
me.
to quit saying bad words. You got to work with me too.
Yeah, I know. I've
We
got
got to
to do it
hope.
as
We
well.
got
I
to hold
know.
each other accountable. Can
Yeah.
someone please
So I.
delete Bubba Chomp's message, because we got to use like initials, abbreviations of DRUGS.
Oh, okay.
You know, and
So
I'm trying to
Bubba,
do good on my channel.
Bubba, basically, can you?
There's no
We got
hard
to be.
feelings, Bubba. It's just
Yeah, it's
we
nothing
can't do
against you.
that. We
It's
got to use
just
abbreviations and stuff.
we're not News Nation.
Right. Man, I go through it on my channel though, don't I, Frank?
Oh, well,
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all
Ali,
something. We didn't say nothing about this. Some people might have knew, but um hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on.
drop the link. Someone should come up. Oppose me. Oppose me. No, Bubba, you did nothing wrong. You
Oh
look.
no,
You're
Bubba,
not to
you're
know.
good. We're working on it too. We say we're the same way.
Yeah, you've heard me. You should hear her.
I'm doing better, ain't I, Frank?
Yeah, you're doing amazing. Don't worry about yourself. Someone should come up and challenge us. Tammy, I'm thinking Tammy. Tammy Ayo. How about this? Frankie Ayo. How about that? Change my name on stream. How do I do it?
Okay, on I'm gonna I found what I was gonna tell you a while ago. Okay, on January 6th, what is today's date? The 9th. Okay, on January 6th, I woke up to an email. And
January
it says,
6th.
hi. It says, hi, I caught January 6th. Yes, like 3 days ago, wasn't it? It says, your channel is no longer eligible to monetize. Learn how to reapply. They said, during a recent review, our team of policy specialists carefully looked over the videos you've uploaded to your channel, Cotton Candy B. We found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program policies. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize, and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. Please go to your monetization page to read about more of the specific policy of our specialist flagged. Hold on. Well, anyways, I lost my monetization 3 days ago, and Frank knew about it, and me and Frank was working on it and stuff, and I could appeal it, but I had to make a video, like, and make it unlisted, and just give YouTube the link to it. You know what I'm saying? A private video. I had to make a video telling YouTube why I should get my monetization back. I done this. Hold on, I'm looking at email so I can get exact dates. Okay, that was January 6th. When did I reply to that? Hold on. I got receipts here. Maybe not.
You ain't gonna show all that to prove everyone. Everyone understands what you're saying.
But anyways, I made a video, private video on here, through StreamYard. I recorded it, and I sent YouTube the link to do my appeal. I told them why I should get my channel back, and then I woke up this morning and bam, I got it back. But they told me it would be 14 days, that they was going to take 14 days to look over my thing to see if I could get my monetization back. And it was like 3 days, 2 days. I was like, wow, the first business day, because today is the first business day. So, yeah, we had some exciting news. And Frank was cheering with me, and I was so heartbroken. Huh?
Can I put in there? So now she's back monetized. What that means is if you hit the like, it pushes a video out. If you share it if you've got a community wall or Facebook, someone's going to click on it and give her another view. That helps her. If you can join a membership, that's great. But if you can't, hitting the like, hitting the like and hitting the share, it's going to trigger someone else. Even if you've got 1 million people, one person will watch that video. And yeah,
look, y'all, we're not trying to be tragedy pimps or nothing like that at all over here. We're going with facts. We're being good people. We're letting everybody come in and have a chance. Some people come in and we know that they're coming in as like a rat or something, trying to start and stuff. We just block them and keep moving on. We're not going to do no bull crap over here. And
do you know, Tammy, hang on.
We want to be respected. You know what I mean? And
Tammy says I'm a good salesman. I've always wanted to be one, but never got in that situation.
Sayla, they changed that. YouTube literally just changed their rules. When was it, Frank, they changed this? It was like that, but it's different now. Look, I think I lost my monetization because I share TikTok videos, because it said something about promoting other platforms or something, because I do promote people. Like if I play their video, I promote their video, the link and stuff. And I think that's what got me. And
phone doesn't swear for at least 40 seconds.
That's why I play a little music in the beginning, because it gets those seconds out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that
make actually
sense?
Works. Yeah, it classes as the video, and it triggers what? Because who said it about the 30 seconds? See, yeah, it's right. That is, and it's like they count. From your swear words. If you get reported for it, they'll then go in your videos. And
I love to cuss, man. I can cuss.
Let's get back on top. This was a good line then. Let's get back on.
I'm trying to not to on here. I'm trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I want this to be successful.
This is going to be Cotton Candy's and mine wedding fund. So please support the channel. Even though that we live in different nations and she's already married. And I'm already committed to my Teddy.
This is my all-time favorite picture. I love this picture so much. And Sayla's in here. And I do have permission for this picture. Y'all have seen it before. I'm obsessed. Look, I love it so freaking much. Ain't this the cutest picture? And these are real. These are real monkeys. This is real. This was in real time when this picture was taken.
What's the names? It was here last night, didn't they?
Yeah, that's her monkeys. Yeah. Well, one of them. The one pushing the buggy. The one pushing the buggy. That's Cleo. That's Amber's monkey. And then Caesar is the one with his mouth open. He's like, oh shit. Because Cleo, she's dominant. And Caesar does
Yeah,
what she says.
I want to ask you a question because I want to know. Bubba Chom,
My
you've been quite
baby.
vocal.
Do what?
Can you put a one? Can you put a one in the chat if you'd come back, Bubba?
What?
I just want to know if he'd come. If like after everything he's been through tonight, like putting up with you, you know, being on the channel when I'm trying to talk to him. I just want to know if he'd come back. No, I'm just asking him what he thinks of your channel.
Oh, Bubba.
Oh, he come back. See that?
Oh, yes. That's
So-
awesome.
It turns out I'm gonna have to host your channel from now on.
Hey, Bubba, I know they clash with my big. You should go back and look at some of my other videos, and they actually monetized them.
This
I
is
got
what
it
I'm
back.
doing.
I done it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I got it back. And
Everyone says to me, do 30-minute videos just ripping people. You'll make millions.
thank you,
And I'm
Bubba.
like, you don't get to talk like that. No. We love Bubba. Sonia, what the hell? I thought you loved Frank.
Get her, Frank. Fairy
You
floss,
don't
you're
know who
you're
you
effed.
know.
Look, I see Bubba. I was getting ready to swear.
Yeah.
I
She ain't gonna
love
know
saying
who-
some bad words, man. I grew up in a holler, you know, and I grew up in the backwoods of a state.
Sonia's going on my backlist now.
She's getting on your nerves.
Number blacklist. Mm-mm.
On your block list. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Just like Allie, you ain't gonna F with Sonya Fairy Floss either. I
Allie
stand
knows.
up for my girls here. So easy, Frank. Easy.
Listen,
Us girls
you know,
stick together.
listen,
Look, I'm
listen,
loyal to my
after-
friends. I will ride or
Listen.
die with my friend, and I will stand up,
Listen.
even if it's by myself for my people. And some people know that about me, man. I go hard for my friends, you know, because I take friendship seriously. Even if it is
Yeah,
on
well-
YouTube, I still have friendships with you all. If it wasn't for some of you all, I would
No.
be depressed most of the time, probably, or something. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, we got you. But listen. You see, Sonia, she can take a lot more. You know, like me and her, we've had conversations in your chat, and you don't even like. We've said things to you, and you're like, huh? And me and her, we're laughing because we know what we're on here about.
it's like
'Cause
y'all are from the
it's-
same country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Y'all
we
have
got
the
the
same
similar
food and
banter. Well, nowhere near the
Tammy,
same
Ayo, why
food.
don't you have a wrench? What the hell? Because I just looked on my phone. She don't have a wrench. Tammy
I thought
Ayo
that
is
last-
an OG. What the
I thought
hell?
that last night. Because she was wrenched before, so
And
I
it's
thought
like
that last
whenever
night.
they take, see, when they took my channel the second time, I lost a lot of stuff, and I had some videos on private, and whenever I got my channel back, they made them all public. Every freaking video on my channel was public, and I didn't know it, and I had to go
So-
and because I had a problem and.
Bubba Chum, would you like to come up and explain? Look, I say explain yourself. I don't mean that. I mean, would you like to come and introduce yourself? Like, just jump on panel, introduce yourself, or is anyone in the chat willing to come up, or are we just gonna have to
Hey,
turn this
Gail.
to?
Love you.
No, Gail's blocked.
See, Tammy, that's
Okay.
weird, ain't it?
Huh?
Hey, Allie, how do you like that heart beside your name? My memberships, like, I think in 2 months you'll get a different color heart. Every heart is a different color.
Yeah,
I
different
love
one
them.
for different.
I paid for them and downloaded them. I'm gonna get some other things, and yeah.
I don't think it's
I
every
love them.
month. I think it's every
Look,
stage.
Allie's up here. You ready, Allie? Frank the
She got-
Tank.
I couldn't resist.
No.
Yes.
I couldn't
Right,
find
so
a phone.
moment of-
hang on. Trigger warning to everyone. We're going into the more relaxed side of the live. So, if anyone's got any jokes, Put them in the comments. Apart from Tammy, Tammy's actually banned from commenting. Actually,
Tammy Ayo, people can do their free emojis. You know this. You know how on memberships when you get the badge, they have like the YouTube little badge with like the star and it changes colors every time. Well, you can do your own too on there. Have different things for the levels. And I
you
just
gotta
wanted
build.
something different. And I love Etsy. I'm on Etsy all the time. I support small businesses and stuff. And I went on Etsy and like because I buy a lot of templates for stuff for like my merch. I get a lot of the templates from Etsy, and I download them because I pay for them, and I got these little hearts that I done for my memberships. It was only like $2, but they're
Please
so
correct.
cute. And each heart is a different color as you go up on the memberships. I love it because I want to be about love, you know. And
I get stuck on Etsy.
Well,
hold on
uh,
just a second, y'all.
hang on. I think it'd be interesting to see Bubba over the next couple of. I'm glad he's come over. Do you know something? Literally, we was talking in a thread, and I was telling every thread I was giving to, because I've seen your live pop up. I was like, "Oh, pop over, come and have your opinion." He's the only one that's come over. I'm glad he's enjoyed himself. I hope he stays. But there was a few people. They might be silent watching. I'm hoping that they am because their opinions they blew like like I was saying. Well, what about this? What about that? They blew me away with what they know, and I was like, well, what do you know? And they said, well, I'm actually a psychology student myself, and I was like, oh, okay. Do you know what I mean? But we respected each other. So that's why I was inviting people over. I was like, gotta make the channel grow, eh?
I know. I wish more people would come over.
Ali, can you please just mute yourself? Just press the mute button.
I'm going to
Thank
mute
you.
you.
Can you go on then? Press it. Yeah, thought so. Sorry about that.
You muted me.
I saw, I saw that, Cotton.
You're going to catch me with like a mic flip.
Do you
Frankie
agree though?
should.
What? Why are you muting me? I'm the only one talking. So we should have someone else come up. We need more people because Ali's boring. I'm
I can't see
joking.
the
I love you.
comments. I don't know how
You
to
have to
see
press.
them.
Yeah. You have to press more, and then press comments, and it comes up the thread.
Oh, the more you know.
Okay. So, have you got it up?
Yes,
lost
I'm
it.
trying to read.
I'll wait back. No, but your opinion has been very valued and opinionated. I'm glad you come. Actually, I actually liked. I think we disputed on something. I can't remember, but I'm sure that's where I told you to come. Sonia, please. Always about Sonia, any? I'm working and pleasantly buzzed. Aren't we all?
Right?
Gail
only way to work.
Thornbury. Oh, Gail. How did it go New Year? I remember you telling us about it, but that was before New Year. I've seen you but I haven't had a chance to speak. If you don't want to talk about it, please don't. But I'd love to know about your New Year. Otherwise, oh, okay. I was gonna say YouTube changes everything. You see, Tammy, that's why you're in the chat, and Ali's up here. I'm joking. I love Tammy. I think.
She's confessing, Tammy. You got to come up and Confess back.
No, you see, I could never, purely because I've got a sister called Tammy. So, do you even want to joke about it? I cringe. It's like, do you know Molly Golightly? I trolled her hard. Oh, you would never understand how hard I trolled her. And that's my daughter's name, Molly. Well, I know her name's not Molly, but I got high all night long. Oh, that's good. Fair play, Gail. I love that. Tell me, all these years I've been roaming these YouTube streets, I've never jumped on a panel.
Do some panel
Get
popping.
up here, Tammy. Do you agree, Ali?
What?
Ali Oxenfree. Get Tammy up here. She says maybe she can pop her virginity.
So I'm saying she should come up here with us.
Did Cotton give you power?
No, I don't think so.
So she's left without giving power, and Tammy's on about coming up. When Cotton gets back, she will come up. My first time participating in a live chat. Bubba, you've done well. You've actually you brought the discussion. To be fair,
I mean,
Tammy,
tonight,
Sonia, stop, Sonia. You're just flirting. You tart.
don't get jealous, Frank. Let her flirt.
Excuse me, I'm not jealous. I'm just upset.
I can hear it. I can hear the jealousy.
No, you can hear the upsetness. There's a difference, actually.
I don't think so.
I think I was Cotton's first guest. Sonia, you talk. See, this is what I'm saying. You're saying it's jealousy. No, it's the evidence is there. She is just. Tammy is great. Oh. Well, you did do great, though, to be fair, because you come to this live, we're all monkey chunkers, like we all have our own opinions anyway, and you jumped in and you made a great discussion, to be fair. Frank, it never failed me. Sonia, please, not in front of everyone. Oh, I know what you're on about now. Actually, sorry. No. Ali, stop making it dirty.
I'm not. Bubba, you should just come up here. You're already participating in the live chat, so it's so much easier when you're up here.
Who's that?
Bubba.
Oh, he said he had too much wine, so you gotta respect that. You gotta respect when you had too much wine.
First of all, I do respect that, but he was, I mean, just saying.
Yeah, he put his nails on. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's had too much wine, but he's he's confirming everything he's saying. He's confirming. No, actually, if you look at this, do you know what I mean? He didn't come with glass houses. He come with nails. Zena with flowers enjoying herself. Tammy Ayo says, Frank, I would come up there, but I'm too hot for you. Oh, okay, Tammy, I apologise about that.
Wow.
Northern Lights
Hey, woo!
She's back.
What's
I
that?
love y'all. I've been listening, y'all. I was just muted. I was doing something.
Oh,
Hey, Frank, you said something about giving powers. I know what you're talking about. How do I do that?
I don't know, but
Because I know Queen Bee has some people on her channel that has powers like that like can recruit people. And
Queen Bee's a legend. I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
You have to speak to her about that. But drop the link in the chat. Someone should come up. People should come. If you want to come up and say hello, come and have your say. Come and abuse Cotton because she deserves it. But we've had a good live. I think it's been a really good live, actually. But we're at the end of it now. Let's abuse each other. See that Tammy Ayo? Don't let her up there.
You said that in his mind, Tammy Ayo.
What?
She said I said that?
You see, do you know what it is? I think Tammy Ayo is actually 7 of my baby mums in one chat trying to get at me, and he's like, no, you won't get no money out of me. Sorry, nah.
Frank, you are hot.
I'm joking.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to
You see
figure
my
out how to
daughter.
add.
Regardless,
figure out how
she
to
wears the
add.
best.
Let's see here. Where do I go to
Tell me
add
which one.
powers? Do I go on StreamYard or YouTube Studio?
Listen, I don't know about all that. You're about. I don't know what you're on about. You're at Powers. No,
You
forget
know,
about it. Don't worry about it. You was gone. We was just joking.
hey,
Drop the
look, I
link.
can do. I can work. I want to do that. Let me do
I
what I
know
want.
you
Y'all just keep
do.
talking, and I'm going to figure this out.
Okay.
Carry
Cotton,
on.
drop the link. Cotton, drop the link.
Okay, hold on. That's not what I
Okay.
want.
Okay.
So
Ali,
Ned
this should be
and Tammy should come up. And Xena.
Ali. Imagine if
Yeah.
this was our channel. We'd be millionaires.
Nope.
Me and
Mm-mm.
you talking about
We're gonna be
Subway.
millionaires. Look, we're gonna be millionaires, and we're gonna buy a ranch, and we're all gonna have our little house or big house or whatever kind of house you want. So there.
Cotton candy.
I want
We
a
are
couch
not going to
table.
become millionaires. Ali, don't tell her our secrets. Cotton candy. We are not going to become millionaires without talking about how to make the perfect Subway sandwich. That's mine and Ali's, and we're keeping it. Thank you. So, Ali, what do you think about pastrami?
I'm not much for
I like pastrami code. I like pastrami.
Oh my God, that voice in the background. What was that?
Bye, Frank. What was that? Do you hear that, Allie?
I just hear you.
I thought Frank
And a
was saying
smiling
something.
thumb. He's just smiling at us.
Hey,
You know I love you, Cotton.
I love you too. I'll quit fucking with you. Or I'll quit effing with you. See, Bubba, I messed up. Oh, he muted himself. Ugh, you heifer.
Who muted himself?
Yeah, it shows
What's your
up on
language?
screen. I know, I caught
Don't
myself.
call me that, please.
Oh, yes,
'Cause
wacky
I'm
tacky.
too-
Yes, I love French dip and some au jus sauce. Mm.
I'm actually
Anybody-
struggling with a bit of that.
Anybody here know about Chicago food? Like they have Portillo's, they have Italian beef sandwiches in Chicago, and it's beef and it's got this au jus, and oh my God, it's so delicious. It's a Chicago thing. Portillo's, and then there's another one.
Okay, I'm going to explain this to Tammy. Proper prosecco or shop bought prosecco?
Come up here, Tammy.
Because hang on, it's all jumped now. I saw Tammy ask me about prosecco, but see, I brought a lot of it.
We're the sister wives, Frank. You get all of us for wives.
No, but listen, prosecco. Like, I brought a lot of it, and I don't like it.
I don't care about prosciutto right now. I'm telling you, you got a lot of wives. Carry on.
No, it's always the way.
I don't know if he
I'm
could
joking.
handle all sister wives. He would end up looking like his picture.
Ali, let me tell you something about my life. When I was a teenager, they
I
followed
think we
me.
need to post snapped, Allie.
No, when I was an
The
adult,
wife
they
snapped.
chased me. But do you know what? And it's not me bragging. That's not me bragging. It's because I don't know how to explain to you. I don't know how to socialise. Do you know like how you socialise? I don't socialise the same. So like, girls chased me. Do you know what I mean? I didn't chase them. They chased me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you were that one, like the too cool.
I love it.
No. Excuse me. You don't understand.
Messing with you.
Listen.
Yes, Wacky Tacky. Yes. Mo Man's from
No, you
Chicago,
don't.
and we took a week vacation
No.
there, and he took me to all the
Anyway.
pizza, all the good sandwiches. Yes.
Ali, you
Chicago.
had your chance.
All right, bye.
Bye,
Well,
Ali. She left without giving us
Bye.
power again.
What?
Oh,
Look, no, I'm trying to look to see where it's at, where I can give you people powers. Not everybody, but some people will have powers. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Trying to
It
look for
doesn't
that.
matter.
So y'all carry on.
At the end of the day, I have Ali as backup. Let's look at the chat because we've got some comments coming in. I think that Frank should give. No, sorry. I'm reading this backwards. I think Cotton should give the channel to Frank and give up. Frank is the master. Well, I agree with you. Ali! Oh, I didn't know that was you.
What?
Frank
I'm
Frank
sorry. What?
This chat's just amazing. So much for good
Tammy says
food
you're a
in.
pimp.
Yeah. And you said that, look, Ali, your last comment says Cotton should just give up and give the channel to Frank. Well, if that's what you think.
I absolutely like. I must have been in an alternate universe. That was not me. I've been hacked. I have been hacked.
Hang on, what's he saying? Shams hotline. Do you know? I hate. This is why I hate being on panel. I've got so many links. Do you know my back thing? I've got so many links on that. Like, join the membership, guys. Honestly, it supports Cotton so much, Cotton Candy so much, and he's really don't understand. Oh, Tokyo's here. Frank's voice alone makes me insecure about my bulge size. All right, Bubba, there's children coming into the chat, so I'm not sure of their age. They might actually be of age now, but
Oh, she can't hear you. She loves Cotton though.
no, but I don't want her to feel unappreciated, or do you know what I mean? And so Bubba knows. But
Mhm.
thank you. Apparently, but yeah, the
Oh my God,
membership's not
Bubba.
up and running yet as Cotton would like it, but we need more members for it to do that, don't we? Ranks for. Oh, I'm reading that again. Top hat daddy. Who's that? Oh, that's me. I'm the thumb. Do you know what made me go for the thumb? It was another channel. She had it's an emoji like on her membership as a thumb, and I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. And I watched an episode of Friends. Do you know the one where Joey gets the hand twin? They're in Las
Yes,
Vegas.
I remember
In
that one.
Candy. No, wait, that's my hand. No, wait, that's your hand. Oh, and then I went on Google, and the first thing that popped up was that film, and I was like, I'm having it. I'm having it. Oh. See, do you know if Cotton give me power, I could show you where I live, and she'd tell you, yo, listen, where I live, it's magic. You live in a little town, everything's bricked off and blah, blah, blah. But you go to one side of the town, forest, for miles. You go to the other side of the town, forest, for miles. Other side of the town, farmyard, for miles. Do you know what I mean? And look, everyone's judged me. Like, I show them pictures of where I actually live. And they're like, oh, so you live in one of them, like, city places. And I'm like, yeah. But I showed Cotton today because she was like, I'd love to know where you live. So I went to the outsides of where I live. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I took some pictures, and well, she loved them. But I'm looking at the pictures myself, and I'm thinking, I grew up here. What the hell?
Do you live near where the I can't remember his name, but he was like he does like the race cars, but then he had a farm. I don't know what his name
Luca had a race.
is. Like he
Red car. To do was chase. That's something. That Smoky Bar Kid thing, eh? Is that what you're about? I don't know. I don't know. I never get tired of Friends. Tammy Ayo, you actually blocked. No joke. I never get tired of Friends. No, I can't wait. Hey there, everyone. Oh, that's. Oh, That's Tokyo say she's almost 18. I'm guessing she's put the date in that she's becoming 18. And I don't know because I don't understand American dates. If
How do you?
that is the date.
Everything's backwards.
Yeah, it's scrambled to me. But so what was she talking about just? Because I went blank then, sorry.
Um, how awesome I am and uh,
Awful.
awesome.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I can get with that.
So I was trying to read the comments. You make me feel so old, Tokyo. Like you're
I
4 years
know.
older than my oldest.
You're 18 again. Oh my god. Oh,
I'm gonna be sick for that. Thank you.
you don't have the power, Frank. Tammy, actually, I've just put this down in my notebook. Tap, 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 tap. Tammy has just abused Frank for the 5th time in her life. Thank you. Oh, so hang on. Tokyo's not AK Tokyo, I think. I can't keep up with this. Now, I'm trying to
Tammy, you
keep up
just
with
need
the
to come
10
up here.
Who?
I said Tammy just needs to come up here.
Well, that's it. You know, Tammy, stop hiding behind your AO. Day, month, year, lol. Yeah, Sonia, that's how I work it out. Day, month, year. But Americans work it out. Month, year. Put a bit of ketchup on. No fucking kangaroo. Put it in the fryer. That's your
We are not talking about the ruse at all. We're friends.
But yeah, look at Sonia thinks day, month, year. That's me. You don't work it out. You put isn't it month, day,
Year.
year?
Well,
Yeah. Month, day. Yeah.
yes, but the military does it funky too. They do like they write the day, like the numerical day, then they spell out the month. They don't use a numerical month, and then they write the year, the numerical year.
Oh, so your military actually accepts that the British are right. Okay, no, it's just I just need to write that down. Thank you.
I mean, we do adapt some things, but not all.
No,
We're not
do
eating
you know what it
beans
is?
on toast.
It's like, do you know crisps? Crisps are
Chips.
British. No, yeah, chips. Crisps and British. They was made in Britain, everything. But do you know the bloke who made them? He went to America. He took the chance of a lifetime. He was like he was making them in the local area in Britain, and he was like, "I'm going to take this. I'm going to make it further." And he went to America, and he was selling them hot crisps, chips hot, flavored there and then. That was his restaurant, and apparently it's still there in New York. But it's like a little cider shop now, like as in you go in, you can get a bag of them, like the originals, but you can't get them hot. Do you know what I mean?
I'm a potato fanatic, so that is making my mouth water. Thank you. Sounds
You
delicious.
need to listen. You need to go to the beef eater in the UK. If ever you're in the UK and they're like, "Oh, we need somewhere to eat," beef eater is cheap and cheerful. You can get steak and chips for say about £15. So that's about $10. Well, $12. That's good, any like for a steak, steak,
Yeah, not
chips,
bad.
and yeah. Well, you get these chips. They come for about, and they're actually called chips in Britain as well in the beef eater. And we
The beef
disagree with.
eater.
When I was working away, we used to have them like, you know, say if we were all waiting for food, we'd order like 3 bowls of them.
Tokyo. Hey, baby girl. Hey, Nisi.
Oh, Cotton, people have been wanting to come up. I heard Sonia say, "I'll come up, I'll take over Cotton's channel." That girl don't know what she's on about. And then Ali said, "I'm gonna fucking punch her in the mouth." Sorry, I apologise.
Look,
I swore.
quit cussing.
That was
And
the
she did not say that.
misbehaving.
Look, because I got my AirPod in and I've been listening, and she did not say that, Frank.
So everyone's against me then, yeah? Everyone's against me, yeah? Yeah?
No. Right's right and wrong's
No?
wrong.
We're
No.
all
No.
inclusive. We love you. But
Drop your link. Let people come up if they want to come
I
up.
have been dropping the link.
I know you have. Gay. You see, Ali, I won't work with this team. I am a professional. I am a star.
I'm sorry. Did you say you're a star?
Clearly, Ali has a cough.
Oh,
Clearly.
you caught me off guard there with the shining star.
Have you ever seen a large hookah table and sat in a circle? Is that like them snooker tables with the things on? I don't understand them.
Hookah.
That's cool, Bubba.
Yeah.
Sorry I had to interrupt. I'm reading chat. I'm way back, but that's cool. I have a thing with numbers too. Numbers are weird for me too. That's pretty cool. Okay, carry on.
Okay, yeah, just flirt with everyone, Cotton, in front of me, yeah. Ali, you gonna do the same, am you?
What?
What?
Gail, my mama was born in the 60s, and yeah. Oh, I love it.
My mum was born about 65, I think. But my dad, well, when you walk alone, in the dark, alone, hold your head up high. Don't be afraid of the dark or the lark, because at the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet chariot. And I can't believe you let me talk for that long.
I was really just trying to figure out where Edgar Allan
Congratulations,
Poe came from.
Tokyo. I'm so proud of you. I love you, Nisi.
That's actually it's the most famous football song in Europe. That was what I was just doing.
Oh, that's
Hey, Marty.
poetic. Just
It's a poetic song. If you listen to its song, you're like, oh, I can see why it's so powerful. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it's the only contact I have with my dad. Football. I might look at him. But yeah, when I was a kid, if that song was played, I'll let it go. Like, all the stuff he'd done, I'd let go. So Tammy, you're sitting there saying, Frank, get up here and prove yourself wrong. Because ladies, haven't we heard that Tammy Ayo has got stinky foot?
what?
Yeah, I heard that. Excuse me, I heard that on Facebook, let alone on YouTube.
Ellie, I can't with Frank. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
I'm like he just leaves
He
me
said,
speechless.
what?
Excuse me?
I love Frank. I love Frank. You never know what he's going to say. I'm sitting here listening. I'm just listening to y'all. Oh,
Right.
all right, carry
Marty
on.
Popkin. What we're doing here tonight? Right. Okay, Marty Popkin. We was discussing the Idaho 4. We're now chillaxing, relaxing, and trying to get people on panel to. Well, if you have an opinion on that, come up and give your opinion on that. If you haven't got an opinion on that, give Ali some stick because she likes it.
Frank wants all the love.
I really don't. I want
He needs it.
muted myself. I muted myself. I want Cotton to be one of them channels where she can go live. She can talk about whatever she wants to talk about, even when she's on the toilet. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my
She's
god.
that big of a channel. You can hear her flush.
I don't. You got to stop leaving me with my mouth open because I don't even know what to say back to you.
I can close your mouth, but I don't think the chat would like what I'm going to say, and I don't think your husband would either. And I'm a respectful guy as well.
Okay, I can slightly agree with that.
Thank you.
And no, I called her a stinky foot, I think.
She's a stinky foot.
Yeah. While he has his
No,
thumb
listen,
up on there.
listen. I watched from Budding. I don't even know. It was in chats, obviously. Like that's how I noticed the cotton candy boobs. Every male's drawn to boobs, ain't they? And then I was watching stuff like narcissist stuff. I thought I was learning so much. This is why I walked away. Everyone, the reason I walked away from anything is because I watched them videos and I realised something. So I owe Cotton Candy more than she even knows. But she's,
I love you,
you know,
Frank.
and you know when I put my videos up, and she can back me, and you can go and watch it and look at the chats. She was first in the chat every time. I didn't really even know you then as well. First in the
I
chat was
support
Cotton
my
Candy.
people I like. If I like you, even if I'm busy, and I'll jump in a chat sometimes and just say, hey, to give you that view. You know what I'm saying? And that like.
Yeah. Well, you was always first in the chat. I didn't even know you was doing lives at first, and then I come over to your channel.
I didn't know I was either, and it just happened.
No, but I come over to your channel because
Frank, I didn't
I was
even
trying.
try to grow. I didn't want to grow a channel. I didn't want to be a creator at all.
I was like, where them videos stop? So I come over and I found out, oh, she's doing lives. So I come in and next time, oh, you're doing a live. And I was literally like 10 minutes before you live. But that's why I've always backed you because you always backed me. Or you didn't even really know me. Every single time I went, you weren't live, was it? It was premiere. Every time I did a premiere, you was first in, last out. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
So I've got no doubt, no respect. No, sorry, no doubt or respect. Sorry, I apologise. And then there's this.
Are you getting emotional?
No, I'm not crying. It's just something in my eye.
I hear it. You went from jealousy to just this pure emotion, and it's very touching.
Now you're emotional.
No.
Cotton,
I
can we
just
block
saw.
her?
No, wait, don't block her. I just saw Cotton with like all the Kylie Rodney stuff, and I didn't know she did lives either. Like I never saw the Kylie Rodney lives, and then one day she just. I don't even remember which case it was on. Might have been Quentin. And
do you know, listen. If I'd have known, because I didn't, Kylie Rodney's where I walked away. If I'd have known you was doing Kylie Rodney stuff, you'd have blown up. Listen to me now.
I did blow up with Kylie Rodney. That's how I got.
No.
I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened. I woke up one morning and I had like 1,800 subs, and I'm like, what? Where did these people come from? Because I didn't think people would like me. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to go live. And I'm like, oh my God, and it just kept going and going. And I know you just got to be yourself.
Listen, if you pay attention, I send you things all the time, don't I?
Yeah.
You haven't got to filter that stuff.
Sometimes, though, Frank. I know you might get aggravated, but seriously, I'm ADD.
I know, I'm ADD. But what I'm saying to you is,
here's me.
That's why. Listen, that's why you get a bulk. You'll get like a bulk. Like, say, I've done a 6 hours work, and I'll give you a bulk. I'll give you a bulk of work, and then a couple of hours later, I'll give you another bulk of work. I just do it off the thought, and it's like I'm not going to send you something that I haven't verified. Do you know what I mean? I will sit there, like my timeline. I've still yet to put it together for you, but it's there, and we've already discussed it anyway on other lives. But I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna. It's like with what's his name, who come for talking to me today. What's his
Tammy, I
name?
was like that too. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit up here for hours. What am I going to talk about? I don't know. It just happens, don't it, Frank? You know, you just start talking and you're like
But
4
no,
hours later.
but that's his name. No, what's he called? I found him. The thing is, he was talking logic. I don't think I agreed with him on everything, but he was talking
Who?
logically. Bubba, and he wasn't disrespecting people. And I was like, come to this light, and he turned up, he subbed. So, Ali, what have you done about getting subs? Nothing. Oh, check a wrench.
First of all, I am not a creator. I didn't even want to do TikTok until my son got me on TikTok.
All talk. I'm joking.
I like the shorts. I'm just not cool enough. I'm not interesting enough.
No. I'll tell you what it was. It was just, do you know the conversations I was having? And then I seen Cotton was going live, and I was like, these people, do you know, these people need to be in the chat.
As an armchair detective, Tammy? You like armchair detective, Frank?
Me?
Yeah. Is that who you're talking about, Frank? Or Tammy? She said, Frank, I heard you were an AD fan. Yes, that's who she's talking about. You like Alan? You been over in that rabbit hole.
Which
Are you sitting over there with him? I bet y'all have a.
Who's AD? Hang on, excuse me. Who's AD?
Are y'all roommates? Are y'all roommates? He's over at Bury you somewhere, ain't he?
Wait, no, could you wind me up now? Come on, stop it, please. Just for a second. Explain what you're on about. AD,
do you like him?
I don't know. I've never heard of him.
Ellie Vinicom or whatever the hell his name is on the or the Watts case. He's over in the UK somewhere.
AD. You send me a link to him on Instagram and I'll look at him.
You have AD with his taxes?
I don't know many UK creators. I know Michelle Walks, but she owes me money, so I don't talk to her. I know the Irish guy. What's his name? Sherry knows him. Sherry mods for him, but she's not here now, is she? But he's an Irish guy. He just walks with his dog. He's all right, like, to be fair, but I don't know him. Do you know what I mean? I don't know him. I'm trying to think of. I've actually learnt a few small creators from being here, and I'm like, go in the chat, talk to the chat, and I'm like, why? I'm like, because you're a creator. You know what I mean? Spread your word. But they don't. They do watch, but they don't spread the word. Unique trauma. You know what about that? You have unique trauma.
Is she here? I don't see her.
I haven't seen. No, but she's got an amazing channel.
She's really good on TikTok too.
Yeah, she supports people too. You know, she helps put people's links and stuff. Yeah, she's a good one. She supports people.
Tammy, get up here and explain yourself, or get out of the chat because we're not your friend anymore.
How about that? No. Ain't nobody gonna put Tammy in a corner.
You done did it, Frank.
She knew I was.
Shit, I forgot. He knows I forgot what I done for him, and you stinker.
Oh no.
He ain't figured it out.
Can you stop muting me? I'm just playing.
How are you unmuting yourself when I mute you?
I just press the mute button and what do you know?
Why do you think you're able to do that?
Because my name is Frank. Excuse me, my name is Frank. And I will be frank with you.
Okay, be frank with me.
And I will be frank. And I will
get on with it. Come on.
Yeah. Tammy Ayo, get up here.
I got couch swap things on it I need to sell.
You got what?
What, couches?
You got
You got a
couches to
couch for
sell?
sale? You got a couch for sale?
I wish I had a couch to sell.
Does it got WAP stains on it?
What? What? No, like I'm being bullied. So
You're not being bullied. Well, bye. He just left.
Fine. Bye.
What
Oh,
did you? I think the WAP stains got him, Allie.
you got him. You made him speechless, so he had to drop.
Yeah, this first time Frank was ever speechless. He couldn't reply to me.
Oh,
Look, Tammy, he was trying to get you up here, and he left. Come on, you can't handle the heat, Frank?
oh, come on.
Okay, get that homework done, Tokyo. I love you. I'm glad y'all are back in the States. They went to Germany for the holidays. Tammy, you like how we are? Yeah, I love our little group. Frank's the best.
He is.
I know, Tammy. He was talking all that crap to you. Then you talk about WAP stains on his couch. He must have WAP stains on his couch.
He felt you triggered him.
He didn't say nothing really, did he? He was just like gone. It's like, well, Winnie.
Oh, his star quality. Please don't be one of those actors, Frank.
What are you barking at, baby? She's barking at the window. What the heck?
Come back.
He has powers. I gave him powers. That's how he was able to unmute himself. So
Hi, Maggie Pie.
I gave him powers. Now I'm going to take them away just because of what he done.
Bye, Tokyo.
I hate
Don't
how the
fall,
chat's
Frank.
still playing.
I know. It's weird because it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm not used to doing it on this because it won't let me look at it. And I used to be able to type, I thought.
And like you see a message and you'll respond to it, and it's like a 10-second or 20-second delay, and then they respond to it. You know what I mean? It's like you're already talking about something else.
Yep. I feel like that is bad because you'll be on something and it like waits a minute. So then I feel bad because I have you squirrel off on something else.
Me too. Is Frank back yet? I'm not looking at my computer.
Oh, boy stuff? You guys are like having boy time? We'll have to make Frank and Bubba some stars with their names on them, like the Walk of Fame.
Where'd Bubba go? He leave too?
Frank said that he can't come back. Him and Bubba are stars in a new live about guy stuff.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Frank. Don't be crying later.
They just want to go gossip.
Bubba, you're welcome to come back because Frank is instigating it. Bubba can come back. Frank is going to lose. You're going to lose it all. You had it all and you lost it. You lost it because you got WAP stains on your couch.
The hoes have left the house.
Who let the hose out? Hey, Maggie Pie. I don't know who you are, but hi. You're new here, I think. It's weird your name's got an A beside it. Should be an M, shouldn't it? Changed your name recently?
Those always throw me off. I like how you threw the fists in there, Tammy. Now all I can see is Borat running around with his arm.
Okay, your name used to be something else. Okay, I got you. Maggie Pie. Your real name starts with an A. You didn't spell it right, Frank.
I have sour cookies, Gail. I have to do more of the happy upper.
I can't believe he left.
I know.
We were having
and he's gonna sit in
fun.
the chat.
He wants to dish it out, but he can't take it.
Too bad you can't request people.
What the hell, Frank? Wop stains, yeah, Tammy. On his couch. I asked him if he had wop stains on his couch, and he left.
Diapers for that.
Sumont, no one knows. What's that mean, Sumont? Let me teach you about cotton. What's that mean, Frank? I got you, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hi, Maggie. You're Bubba's friend.
I like how Bubba came back with friend.
Winnie, hush!
How do you know, Frank?
I am male. No, I'm just... Oh, well, if I was. No, I'm female all the way. Shut up, Winnie. Come up here, Mama. Come here. Come here.
Like, I have
Come up here, come up here, baby.
the worst story about like assuming when I worked for like a electronics parts distribution company, I had a customer whose name was Tracy. Well, my head, Tracy, was a woman, so I referred to her like, yes, ma'am, like working on your stuff. I had a rep come in about 6 months after I had this customer, and he was like, Tracy's not a ma'am, that's a dude. I've never been so mortified in my life. Having to write that, Tracy, I'm so sorry that I've been referring to you as ma'am for the last 6 months.
Hi,
And him
baby
just-
girl.
He's just like, it's fine, I get it all the time. And meeting him in person, he's like a 6'4", like linebacker, not at all a ma'am. I felt about 6 inches.
Yep, Tammy, I had to make him suck it up, didn't I?
Can I interject?
Tammy
Can I
sees what I
interject?
done. Tammy sees what
Can I
I done.
interject?
Do what?
You're
Can I
back.
please interject? Can I interject or what? Hello.
Sure. Sure,
Mhm.
hello.
Yeah. So I don't know whether it was you demodding me or me seeing that I'm a member and I come from green. I was like, as soon as I come from green, I was like, go Power Rangers. He was my favourite Ranger, and he hung himself the other day.
That used to be on when I was a kid. Power Rangers and
When he was a kid, though, it was in Japanese.
Ninja Turtles.
No.
Chipmunks.
Keep jumping ahead. Oh, I don't know. You kids. So, Ali,
Come on, who's coming up?
Frank.
No,
I wanted to talk to you about. Do you know when we invade this channel? What do you think we should do with it? I like the background. I think space should be connected. But when we fudge cotton off, what do you think? What should be what should be the content? I think it should be top
No.
hats.
We're not.
True
No,
crime and
no
curse.
top hats.
true crime and cursey words.
Cotton, look, listen. You're doing well. You got it monetized. We're taking over now. Thank you.
Okay.
You
carry
can't.
on.
You have a top hat,
No,
not a crown.
no.
Look,
You
Allie's
know
on
I
top
will.
now. Allie's on top of you now. She's got you.
Boom.
Mhm.
Her tank.
I don't
She's
mind.
ready.
It's like it's a man's dream,
Yes,
actually.
Bubba
If I'm
Tom. Me too. Me too.
2 on 1 thumb.
Ninja
I want my
Turtles.
thumb.
I'm sure that was an episode. Ninja
I like the
Turtles. Power
Flintstones.
Rangers.
I love the Flintstones and the Jetsons. I like them.
Here comes Elroy. Da, 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 da.
Dun, dun.
I know, like, why don't we have Rosie's by
Meet
now?
George Jetson.
Stop it, because I'm getting flashbacks.
I know
Nostalgic.
I had that in my childhood too.
I remember they get him out of the bed,
Scooby-Doo.
don't they? Out the bed.
Scooby-Doo
Here
was
comes
there.
Howard. And they put him on the bell.
Meet George Jetson.
Okay, you're getting carried away now. Actually, Cotton, you get aggressive.
I can.
Well,
Look,
I'm just saying.
don't bring that out in her. I've heard her come at someone, and it was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But
You called someone, and it was the
want it
best thing
directed at
she
us.
saw in her life. I want to see it now.
I went after somebody.
No.
It was
Never mind
amazing.
that. Never mind that. Excuse me. That's not what I heard. I heard that Cotton come at someone, and it was the best thing you saw in your life. I would like to see that, please. Thank you. Every man in the chat put a 1. Thank you.
Who was it, Allie?
You want me to say your channel name or the old
No,
one?
who did I go after?
On shares that night?
Oh, I know she's on
okay, that coffee chick.
Yes. That
Yeah,
was
No, it's,
amazing.
I want to watch it.
I
Let's watch it.
know you're on about it because I watched it after, but I saw the girl on
We're gonna watch
and I was like,
Some people
yeah,
probably
yeah,
haven't
well-
seen it. It was
Yeah,
one of my greater moments.
I showed
No,
Julian and I was like, this is my friend.
this is the first time I saw Cotton go at someone. Like, she's gone at me a few
Where?
times, but oh,
Who was it you seen me go after?
this video, and I saw this. It was her on panel on White Boy, and he showed it, and I was like, "That's Cotton." I was like, "Nah." I couldn't believe
I
it.
got her. Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
I got
well.
that. Hold on.
Hold up. What would you do?
Wait a minute.
You bomb head? Sorry, we can't do music on here, can we?
Frank, you're scaring Bubba.
I'm not scaring Bubba.
He said it was
Bubba,
too
get
scary
it
to
off
come up here.
Cartoon Network before the 90s cartoons. No, the 90s was the best, Bubba. Too scary. No, he's on about you, if anything.
Hold on just 1 second, y'all chat. But I've got this pulled up about coffee. But hold on just 1 second. I gotta grab me a little something to eat. I gotta take my medicine.
Sanjo, I agree with you.
I'm
Listen,
here in
I
chat.
saw it. Listen, the first time I watched it, I was like, what the fuck's this? What the fuck's this about? Someone put some context on it for me, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay. And I was like, that voice, Cotton. And I was like, I can't even be in this live. I can't. Do you know, like when creators are warring, I can't do it. And I know they weren't warring. It was just that. And it was just like, I need to get out of here. And I was like, I need to go and watch this live again. I was so proud. You know, I was so proud of Cotton for sticking up for herself and a friend. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cotton, that is the funniest video when you lose. Oh, okay. Sonia, you know, you want to be respectful before we take your wrench and put you in the naughty bit.
Wait a minute. Are you a Mandela effect believer?
Yes. I believe in the Mandela. I'll tell you what, I've seen things from when I was a kid. And I'm seeing them now and I'm like, no, I don't agree with that.
Is it ET phone home or ET home phone or whatever their bullshit? I'm sorry. Whatever they're trying to say it is now. It's phone home.
I dare you, Frank. Sonia, I will slap your flaps around this fucking room if you carry it.
Right.
Excuse me. I apologise to YouTube and Susan of YouTube. I apologise. Sonia, I will only slap your flaps around my bread and then put lettuce on it. A little bit
it.
more.
You're making me think of MGL and Arby's now. Thank you.
Oh, do you know what I did to? Do you know when she like when I started over in this community? I was watching her chat for a bit, and I was like, "This is just drama." So I found her through. Obviously, she's standing outside the laundry's house,
Ugh.
so I found her then on YouTube, and I was watching, and I noticed this one mod that was always there, and then I watched them pop in and say, "I've got to go. Sorry, love ya." And I changed my name to theirs and the picture, and I was like, "Right, here we go." And I went in, and I was like, "What's happened to my wrench? What's going on? I need help. I need help." And she was like, "Oh, oh," and she changed, like she turned me into a mod. And then I turned myself to Molly Go Lightly, OnlyFans, Patreon, all the other things as well. So, and then I was there going like, "You do know that Molly just wants your money," and like putting statements like that. And
Ultimate
it
troll.
went on for about an hour. And do you know who grassed me up? Because I blocked Molly. Someone told me, "Do you know the chat bar? Do you know, like, say you see thingy coming, cotton coming, you block it, they can't see you then." So I did that. I jumped on it, blocked it straight away so she couldn't see me. And I was just rinsing her, rinsing her. Listen, people were streaming it. White boy lockdown. He was like, the only thing I've got a problem with is you should have put Patreon on the end. And then I think for about a week I was Patreon, and then because obviously she what's his name? We call him Jaundice here, don't we?
Oh, Justin,
Yeah, Jaundice for justice.
Jaundice,
He was
for all.
that's where he got his wrench. He grassed on me. He's, you got a rogue mod, don't you? And I thought, well, fucking hell. There had to be one day there.
Oh, so you kind of do what like rap does to gosh, what is it? It's not Merlin, is it?
No, do you know what it is with me? I'm all about friendly trolling. Like, do you know, see, like what I do with uh, Cotton. I play her up and I play you up, and everyone like. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. But say someone crosses lines, I'll show you all their guts. Do you know what I mean? Like, as in, I'll show you their weaknesses. Do you know what I mean?
Like, don't poke the Berenstein bear.
Because it's like, let's say you've pissed me off, yeah. I'm gonna stay silent on it. I'm never gonna bring it up as a problem. I'm even gonna stay silent with you. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna let you know that I've got the problem, but I'm gonna tell Cotton about the problem, and then until it gets to the point where it's like if you like, because you're doing a channel yourself, like, well, I don't know how far you're gonna go with it or what you're planning on doing. But
Me?
if I'm in your chat and let's say you've got someone there that you respect because they've been there for the beginning, and I say to you, well, yeah, but let me show you this. You're going to say, well, okay, I'll respect that over, do you know what I mean? Over the opinion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Your A1s from day ones?
You know what it is with me? I'm dying to do a YouTube channel, but I don't want to. And I'll tell you why I don't want to, because I have a daughter. I have it's not even it's not even nothing about the family. Do you know what it is? I haven't got the interest. I really haven't. It's like if Cotton says to me, "Can you come live today, tomorrow, next week?" Yes, of course, because it's supporting her channel. But doing it for myself, I wouldn't get up. I wouldn't wake my eyes up. I wouldn't do it.
Nope. I
Cotton
have
doing in the chat.
zero.
Do you know what we should do? We should go on strike. My hand's gone to sleep. My arm's gone to sleep.
I'm eating. I'm sure y'all don't want to hear me eating.
You eating nachos?
No, actually, I'm eating this cheesecake stuff with Oreo, the white Oreos crumbled up in it with a chocolate donut.
Oreo. What's Oreo now? That's brown biscuit, white
You don't
cream,
know
brown biscuit.
you don't know what an Oreo is?
No, I do, but we call them.
You dip them in milk.
No, we just call them cookies here. Oreo, yeah. They do Oreo donuts all the time. Do you know that free cycle site that I go on? They've always got them on there, but I never get to catch them. And I won't eat them, but I'll take them to my sisters or something. Do you know what I mean?
I'll send you some Oreos, Frank.
No, I won't eat them. I don't like them. I don't
Okay.
like them.
First of all,
I don't like.
no. Everyone loves
If you're gonna,
Oreos.
Over here,
Yeah, if you're
Frank,
gonna
we
send
have
me-
like 3,299 flavors of Oreos.
I like the thin.
I'm not a sweet
That's what
person.
I
I'm
got the thin, you know, those golden ones.
Mm-hmm.
I got this cheesecake batter. It comes in a bowl already made.
The
And I
Philadelphia
crumble up-
one.
Yeah, in the
Oh, so
in the
good.
big bucket, and I take the blonde Oreos or whatever they are, the white ones.
Listen,
I crumble them up
listen.
in it. It's so good.
I've got to ask because you don't know. You see, in America, in the UK, we don't have a New York cheesecake. Listen, I want to make a cheesecake. I want to put it in the oven. I want to fucking try it. Is it
I got
worth
an
it?
oven recipe one. Yes, it's worth
Is
it.
it worth? Is it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I used to
Everything
make 'em.
cheesecake is worth it.
I need to
I love
try it.
cheesecake.
I need to
We
try
have
it.
cheesecake
Listen,
pudding.
do you know when I was with my baby's mum, I was like, we're going to try everything. Anal, cheesecake in the oven, everything. And she was like,
Anal.
anal, yeah. Cheesecake in the
Please
oven.
don't put any cheesecake in her oven, anal oven. Don't do that.
Hey, listen.
That'll cause an infection, and it will not be pleasant.
Excuse me, it was actually very pleasant, tasted really nice. And she enjoyed
Oh,
it as much as I did.
you ate the cheesecake truffle butter afterwards?
I don't know what this
No.
truffle butter crap is, but yeah, I stuck the hell out of it and I ate the fucking middle. So, excuse me, I ate the bloody middle.
It goes along with the WAP.
Listen, excuse me. I think you're being racist when you're saying these things now. In fact, you actually need to be careful about that because WAP is actually a racial term. I'll tell you that now. And you didn't even say that in a racial way, so just warning you.
Is it though? Like,
It
I mean,
means
I know what you're saying, but like, or I know what you're meaning, but like, is it the same word? I don't want to say it and mess it up.
I only know this because I was watching some shorts yesterday, flicking through the shorts, and I was on the Peaky Blinders, and he goes, "You just call me a wop," and then he killed the guy, and I was like, "Well, that's racist."
I feel like I need to
But yeah,
I need to go to Google
to
for
do-
this.
No, what we need to do is we need to get Cotton Candy back, and she needs to put some Peaky Blinders stuff on. You should learn a lot. Honestly, you really would. And you know something? I'm actually at the window. If I look out my window, I can see where they filmed it.
I'm here. I'm
It's
just
all-
eating. People don't like to hear eating on panel. I'm here.
Oh.
We're not listen, Cotton. We're not slagging you off. We just don't like you. Isn't that right, Alex? Tell what you told me.
No, I love her.
No. Tell her what you told me.
That you were being mean to me,
Excuse me.
and it's different. WAP is completely not racist, sir. It's you have to switch the O and the
No,
A.
excuse me. We're talking
Yeah.
about a time where they just come out of the fucking ground. The people that survived, they just come out of the ground. The
Those are
people that-
zombies.
No. I'm talking about this is actual fact. In Britain, what happened was the only real survivors of World War One. Everyone talks about, oh, the Great World War One, the British soldiers, they saved us all. Did you know that actually the majority of British soldiers died because they was digging tunnels for every other army? Oh, there's a bomb there, so the British soldiers are digging, and they'd find. It doesn't even matter. But anyway, so they come up with this thing. If you bumped into a Jew, you called him a wop, and then you
No.
separated. No, this is
Mm-mm.
true.
No.
This is true. And you separated.
look,
and you know
I
when
digress.
you got
No.
no,
Hey.
excuse me.
Hey, excuse
Excuse
me. We're gonna
Go
tell you
on,
what
then.
WAP means here. I'm gonna say it. It means wet ass pussy.
Poo nanny.
Poo nanny. Wet ass poo nanny.
Yeah, but we're talking about before that. Before that, Cotton. Look, you keep putting all these demands down, and I've told you,
I just asked you
I
if
will
you had
marry
some
you.
poo nanny stains on your couch for sale.
Is this a
You
Craigslist
said you.
special couch? Or is this a
Right.
casting couch?
You said
Where
you'd
can we get
accept
this
these.
couch, Frank? Where's this couch at?
Huh? What? Show everyone my chips. Show everyone my chips.
Is it dry cleanable?
You know something? Am I coming back to this chat or what? Because like it's like I don't know. It's like it's unsavable since we've had this Ali, Ali, yeah, oh, clearly from Quarter, Asian name. Since the World
What?
Cup, you just accepted anyone, ain't you, Cotton? Ali,
What?
Ali, yeah, yeah.
What?
Ollie.
You know what it is? You Americans are so dry. Listen, where's Sonia? Get her up here.
She's
You know, I'm
she's
talking.
currently tallying your fines because she said you were gonna be fined every time you said the FFO word.
Oh, well, she's a good woman, but we're having conversations sometimes, and she's peeing herself, and I'm talking to say Cotton or you, and you just ignore it, and you just even point out, I don't get what you're on about, Frank, and she's wailing, so I know she's got the same humour. You guys, you know what you need to do is relax yourselves, drop your shoulders. Look, listen, reach up as high as you can, and just drop your shoulders. Just, you know what I mean? It drops. Do you know what that means? You're free. That's it.
Like a bird.
Not like a bird, because we need to actually break your wings, actually, if you're near us. So, we actually need you to come in so we can do a test so we can break your wings.
So
I'm like a
total-
bird. I'm going to snap you
totally-
back.
God, that's
I
horrible.
don't know. sorry, I had a second then. Now I'm snorting.
Did you kick her off?
No, she's probably lost digital something, or
Okay.
she's knocked herself off.
Okay.
Or actually,
You banish
I
her.
might be coming later. And excuse me, look at the hat. Look at the hat. Lads, ladies.
It's a hat, not a
look at the
crown.
hat. Excuse me. Oh, she's back. Sorry. Sorry, Cotton.
What the hell happened?
I
Uh,
thought Frank had
see,
already done the takeover. I was like, oh no.
Did you like that? I'm like. How about this? How about this? You ready, Ali? I'm like a foe. I want to fly away. Oh, shit. Okay, let's be
Oh,
honest. We're running a channel here.
Sonia, that's why I have to
I'm
keep
like,
muting because I
yeah.
keep snorting.
Excuse me, sorry. Sorry. I lost it again. I did the fun thing, sorry.
He went rogue.
I didn't go rogue. Oh, okay. Something keep showing. Black
Those are
country
like
chips.
those are steak fries.
No, they're chips, but like you put a bit of batter on them, mix them in the bag, then chuck them in the fat. It's got to be fat, no oil, and there's a bit of chili sauce on them because I had a bit of chili sauce. I ain't gonna lie, but yes, you come in Britain, I swear, you go up north, they're like, no, you got to go to Black Country for them. And it's like, yo, lads, just put some fucking, excuse me, just put some bloody drip on them. Do you know what I mean?
Drip, 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 drop.
Drip, like, just put some drip on them. Cotton,
Thank you,
what do
Wacky
you think of
Tacky.
them? Cotton, what do you think of them? No, no response. So,
She's muted.
yeah, so, Ali, what do you think of them?
They look like like steak fries. They look delicious, but they look like our steak fries.
And actually, steak fries are very different here. They're long but thin, if you know what I mean. As in, like, width-wise.
Well, it's it's all about the girth.
I think I know what you're saying. Like, you see, basically, when it comes to steak, you want chips, not fries. You want chips, like as in what we do. But when it comes to everything else, you call them fries because they're just thin thingies. But you have chips with steak. I think that's the best way to put it. Like as a British person trying to understand, if you know what I mean.
Mhm. That's probably why we call them steak fries, because we had to be different than y'all.
Well, see, the thing is, do you know, actual Fritz fries, as in actual Fritz, we still eat them as crisps. Like we call your chips crisps, don't we? You know what I mean? So we actually eat your original fries. We eat them as crisps, but we actually buy. So nowhere in the world, like, I don't know how many Americans have to explain to you. Nowhere in the world calls them French fries. Nowhere other than America. You know, when you go to Europe, you could buy a bag of frozen fries, and they're called American fries.
What did we try to call them? Freedom fries back in the day?
I don't know.
Like
Do
but
you know
we
when
have
I was
like
a kid though? This bag of fries, you feed a family, and I'd be like looking at my mum, like, and she'd be like, I know," and she'd have to do like 3 loads just for
mhm.
me. So they're thin, they're not chips. I'd eat like a whole bag to myself as a kid. You know, 3/4 pounder burgers. I was different. I was built different. I used to run everywhere. Do you know, like my mates, they lived like miles away from me, so I'd run to them, spend like 2 hours with them, turn around, run home. But that was my life. Like I run everywhere. But it's like where I lived like in the middle of nowhere. Like people think, oh, you live in the middle of a village. It's all right. Like blah blah blah. But like I showed Cotton today, I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's just you just don't realise it until you turn the corner. Do you know what I mean? Everywhere's got somewhere, but you turn the corner, all of a sudden you're in the middle of the woods. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's like kind of like how it is here. Because I mean, I live, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes from
Why
Raleigh, the
don't you just
capital in
admit
North
you've
Carolina.
got Willy Wonka?
What?
Just admit it. You've got Willy Wonka and all the chocolate factory, and we want it back. Thank you.
Well, you can take the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but you're gonna take those little Oompa Loompas with you because they're creepy as fuck.
Actually, no, they are actually Mexican, so we can't take them. So sorry. So,
Well,
oh, fuck me.
they're
Hang on,
coming.
excuse me. I need to mute. Oh, it's already muted. There's something coming up about me. There's a big live. They're going to reveal all my personal details.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Bubba. Potatoes are literally life.
I love this. Listen, Bubba was the only one in that thread. I think it was his thread, but he was the only one. I think I disagreed with him on a lot of it, but he was the only one that made sense. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't disruptive. He wasn't disrespectful. Anything. And I was just like, you know what, Bubba? Do you want to come to? And I even made it clear to everyone. I was like, everyone can come as long as they're respectful. I'm just gutted that Rebecca didn't come because that Rebecca that in that thread, she had, the insight she had, it was unreal. But I think she had LA insight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
I don't know, my head with the Idaho thing, my head just goes so many different ways. Like I really like I'll get like, okay, this is my theory. I'm gonna stick to it, and then something happens and it completely blows it out of the water.
You see, do you know with me? I normally do missing cases, and I always listen. I've got Cody Beaksby. I've got a screenshot. I will send it to anyone right now. And do you know when that case is solved, you'll all say, "Okay." It doesn't matter what the case is. It doesn't matter. The Carly Rodney case. I said, "Do you know exactly how everything planned out?" I said, "That's how it's going to go." I got kicked out of the fucking Discord for that. Because
Oh, with her
I'll tell you,
or with the accident?
excuse me, I'll tell you what the main point was. The person who was talking was monetizing the conversation, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
And I was, excuse me, no, well, no. And there's like, the media have said that it is an abduction. And I was like, show me where a police officer says that, though. Because that's what you're saying. Law enforcement, in her video, it was law enforcement are, what's it called? Uh, Looking at abduction. And I said in the Discord, I said, now show me where law enforcement said that. And the conversation went dead. Everyone left because everyone knew I was right. And then, well, what happened? My theory was proven right. But do you know what it is? It's I listened to LA. I listened to the LA, and do you know, it's like with Cody. The second they stopped searching for him, I knew murder investigation. They're not looking no more. They know what they know. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I knew what I knew, and I was like, I tried to think, and I tried everything. And you know what I did? My brother had more service than me, and my brother was more his mind. And I told my brother little things, and my brother told me exactly what the dad said during the dad's statement, and that gave me chills. And I even told his wife, I was like, "Yo, I'd watch my brother if I was you." But my brother turned around to me, he goes, "You put me in that situation. This is what I'm telling you." And it was spot on to Cody Bigsby's dad's statement. And my brother's life was, you put him in oxygen, like in the ocean for 30 seconds, no oxygen, and then you give him 50 seconds of oxygen. He compared to me, he's the dog's bollocks. I ain't gonna lie. He's the no, because he wears a red para. He's a red para. Like he wears a red cap. He can do anything I can do, but he's a specialist at it. If you know what I mean.
Like
That's
he
how
can do it
I
better.
explain. But yeah, I ain't ashamed to it, like. But the difference is, I did it better.
All I can hear is the anything you can do, I can do better.
That's, do you know, me and him. That was our childhood. That was our childhood. It's like he couldn't get into my regiment that I got into due to it's something to do with an arm break when he was due. So he went into the regiment that he went into, and he become a red beret. And I was like, "Are you taking the mick?" I become an infantry soldier. I've just outranked him just done everything I can to, be better than him, and he becomes a red beret, and I'm like, oof,
Is that
that's basically to use. It's like a
airborne?
green beret.
Oh, like special
Yeah,
forces.
it is airborne for him. He's a para, so he's got his para wings. He can jump out of a plane. He can't fly one though.
So like our red berets are airborne. Our tan berets are ranger.
Yeah, he's probably
And
saying that airborne. That's what he is. He's got a tattoo airborne on his leg.
that's
You know?
the base right by my house is the biggest airborne base in the I think it's in the U.S. Good old Fort Bragg.
Where? Fort Bragg.
82nd Airborne.
I've been there. He's probably been there.
It's
I'd say he's got. You see him? He like
Hey, allegedly,
when.
T. Hey, good to see you. Sorry, I had to talk to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave because I didn't realise Cotton was coming back.
well, you can't leave right this second.
Where are you
I
leaving?
gotta,
Don't leave.
you
I'm
can't
just
leave.
playing with you. Playing you. I do need to
I told
urinate
you I'm
though.
sitting here. I've just been eating, and people don't like eating, while live, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Cotton, I'm joking. I'm not gonna leave ya. I might divorce you.
Are we going
But
to
I
talk
do
about
need
the
you.
case that you? I thought we was going to talk about that video. People want to see the video of the new case that we are talking about.
Oh, show that while I urinate. Ta-ra.
You want me to show it? Finally. Oh no, let's watch this one here on True Crime and Coffee. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh no! Show the
You're
video.
overruled.
I took my
What video
mom.
y'all want me to show? Which one? The one of True Crime and Coffee chick that I cussed out, or the new case we're watching? We're gonna watch them both, but which one first?
Hang on, excuse
See
me.
how Allie we squirreled off
No,
in this video?
no. You can say True Crime and Coffee.
Yeah.
Fueled by
Okay.
Crime
That one.
Coffee or something, or she's got a
Fueled
different
by.
name now.
She's my friend.
And she was trying to sneak and get information from Cher about the Quentin Simon case. And I was like, I seen her go up on Cher's panel, and I seen this girl running around everywhere.
You're
Getting kicked off
grimy.
panels and
no. You're about a different person. You're about a different person. I know who you're on about. She's like, she looks like an old lady, but she sounds young.
She is an old lady.
She's a catfisher.
I'm sorry, you mean she looks like a freaking catfish. Literal.
Yeah, but what if I put my thing in a hole and she polished it for me? Is that worth $5?
She would bite it off. With her
Right,
whiskers.
I need to urinate.
Can I ask, are you collabing with anyone or working with any other creators?
No.
Bullhorn Betty?
Nope.
Okay.
No, of course not. I can have they're already on me in chat. You know how it is, right? People,
yeah.
They feel.
Okay, look, whenever she said they're already on me in chat, she was talking about me because I was calling her fucking ass out. I was going off in chat on this bitch because I was tired of it. Because I didn't see what she done to Queen and all that. I got fucking tired of it. And that's who she was talking about. They're already on me in chat. No, it was me that was already on her in chat. And I told Cher, I said, fuck this. I said, if she's going to be part of this, I'm out. And then I asked for the link. Fuck her.
Feel threatened, or especially if you've spoken out.
Okay.
No, of course not. I can have they're already on me in chat. You know how it is, right? People, they feel threatened, or especially if you've spoken out against them for lies and slander, they're not going to like you and they're going to cause trouble for you. But I'm not here for that. I'm not here for them. Okay. I don't want drama. I'm here to speak to you, not them. They're already on me in chat. You know how it is, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to like you and they're going to cause trouble for you. But I'm not with Betty. Yes, I love Betty. Yes, I love Olivia. Just like any friend, I speak openly and frankly with them. Very frank. We do with each other. And it's a great friendship. It's a blooming friendship. You know, just met them a couple months ago. I've only been on YouTube for a couple months. So 2 or 3 months now, maybe.
Yeah.
And you know, we're all
Pause a
free to
second.
like who we like, you know, and be friends with who we like. This isn't middle school or high school. So some people really need to just grow up and say,
Do
Cotton,
what, Frank? Yeah.
is this where you go, is this where you go off?
Do what?
Is this where you go off on her for screwing your
Yes,
friend
yes.
over?
Yes.
I'm getting a
She
bit
was
then.
trying.
That's all I'm saying.
This was on Cher's channel. She was trying to wiggle
Yeah.
her way in and be friends with Cher to get information about the Quentin
Okay.
Simon case. And I was like,
So
she
what-
ain't even gonna do. Just watch.
Well, I need a beer then, don't I? Okay.
in their own lane, right?
Yeah.
And
I
not worry
agree.
about what everybody else is doing. Just focus on your own channel and your own life and leave other people alone.
Can I, AB? I'm sorry. I know you're just being a dick right now, like in a funny way, and that's, yeah, that's not trying to be an asshole.
Who brought you on? Like, why not? I would have you on in a heartbeat. I would have the grandma on in a heartbeat. I would have anybody on because if we're not doing this right here, if you're not willing to do this and speak to all parties involved in a respectful, curious manner, wanting to get to the truth and the facts of the situation, then you shouldn't be in this genre. You need to go over to Karama or something.
All right. So what would your
Such a
question
wise
be?
bitch.
Okay, so my questions are, sorry, that triggered me.
That's okay. Sorry.
So
Me
my
coming
first
on
question is,
panels, what triggered her?
when exactly did she obtain guardianship? Like, was it this year? Was it recent?
I have to. I.
Do you know? Okay.
Yeah. I have to,
This year.
Okay. Yeah, but we can't say the reason.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. What month was it?
I'm sure the month it was this year.
For some reason, I will double check on that. But
Okay.
yes, you are right.
Did she-
This year.
Did she like do it on her own, or did she have an attorney? Because I know with guardianship you can do it either way.
I'm not sure on that one.
I know I've answered that
'Cause
before.
I did all of mine on my own.
Yeah, I believe that
And-
it was done. Actually, no, not I believe. Billy told me, and I don't know if I shared that in a text. I have to go back through like 2 weeks of
Okay.
nonstop texting.
Now, does it actually say? Because I can show you.
She was on her own. Well, Billy told me that it was not like ever a court ordered deal of why that happened. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, I understand.
in-house situation.
Okay. So, but it is through the court as far as does it actually the paperwork? Where can I show you mine? Can I put mine on the screen? I redacted it.
No, because I don't have to answer that when everyone has already seen that the court.
Cher, can I
orders
talk?
something.
Can I
Yeah,
talk, please?
Yeah.
Field, shut the fuck up a minute.
No,
Look,
no, no, no,
I-
no,
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 yeah,
no,
no,
no.
Cher,
Cher.
don't trust her. I'm telling you.
I've had
She's
a
been kicked
yes,
off every channel. She's just getting information and running
heard
and telling
that.
everybody else.
I know.
Don't
What are
trust
you
this girl.
talking
I'm telling
about?
you. Shut up! I ain't talking to you, bitch. I've seen you. I've been around. I watch everybody. You've been kicked off every fucking channel you've been on, and you're not going to do this to my sister.
Okay.
You hear me?
I love you. I
I'm
love you.
sorry,
Calm down.
Cher.
I know. I
but
love you.
She's not going to do this to you.
I love you. Oh my gosh.
Lovely.
No, I have to say though.
I saw that coming.
No, I do. I let me say this is. I love you. Sorry. I love you. I have to say that. Fuck. I don't think you guys see her react like that much. So, but if I'm being fair, I asked, listen, I'm not going to fault her for that. And the reason I'm not going to fault her for that is because that is one of my best friends, my sister by heart. And I know why that happened. She's right.
She's just watching out from there.
She
that's
lied.
all.
She lied to me right now on panel, and I wasn't going to say that. And also she has been kicked off of many panels because she lies to them and goes around. There was a reason I asked her the question first before she asked questions. I said, "Are you working with specific people?" And she lied to me. I knew it was a lie. I wasn't going to say nothing. Cotton Candy knew I wasn't going to say nothing. But and as you could tell, I was hesitant in answering. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I've answered some of these questions before. If you're watching and you truly care, you'd be watching. I wouldn't have to answer it 100 times. I'm just saying. Anyway, also, I didn't feel comfortable in sharing with that person anyways, because we've been emailing for the last like 24 hours as well. Again, to give fairness to her on why she just snapped, because I want people to understand that didn't just happen. And if you guys know her, you know that does not happen. And anyway, yeah, I didn't trust it because it was a lot of trying to kiss my butt. And you could like, I like you on, can I get grandma on? And nobody was kissing my butt quite as hard as that one right there. I'll just say that. And yes, I know who she's working for. I knew who she's running back. And she slipped up in an email. She said, I just got off the phone with blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh shit. And I've been lied to a couple times in emails, and I was lied to the minute I let her on panel and let her talk. I was lied to, period. So, and some people are tired of that happening. But anyway.
You gave her a chance.
Killings of taking the lives of those 4 college students. Actually,
and there you go. And right after that, she changed her name to Crime Sleuthin'. Like right after that, she changed her name. I was tired of that bitch. I was getting her. Huh?
I'm gonna be honest. I was told about it. Listen to this. I was told about it, but they didn't say who it was. And that girl just went off on it, and I was because I imagine I'm watching her. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, she was like, you need to see the damage that I received on that panel. So anyway, so I've gone over because someone eventually dropped the link. Gone over and I'm watching, and I saw you. It's going to calm down now for a bit. So I went to skip, and it was you that kicked off, and I was like, yeah. But no way.
Cher didn't kick me off that panel. I left because
no,
if I stayed on that panel, I was going to show my ass more. And no, don't fuck with my friends. Period. I'll take that F-bomb strike. Don't fuck with my friends.
She gaslights everyone.
Yes, I got a reaction, another video, Frank. Hold on her. I got several.
Did you see when she got kicked off?
So I'm going to call you Candy because I hate calling you
Captain Kurtz.
You sound dry.
I can't hear you.
Okay. I said I'm going to start calling you Candy because it sounds dry when I'm calling you Cotton.
Don't call me Candy. It sounds like a stripper name, and nothing against strippers. I just don't like that name. Please.
If I call you Candy long enough, you might
Cotton.
strip.
Everybody calls me Cotton. Everybody calls me Cotton.
Yeah, but if I call you Candy long enough, you might just strip.
She might just kick your ass.
Yeah, I might block you. Who was I looking for? All this one dumb bitch.
I think like that gets people kicked off the panel.
Oh, okay, we're going to watch. Okay, here we go. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need this. Okay. We'll watch some of this bitch. I got a little bit.
Ooh, Bubba said you can call him Candy, Frank.
Okay, this was a response on her channel. After that on Cher's channel. This is my video.
Hey, fueled by coffee, you dumb fucking bitch. I didn't do nothing because Queen was in chat, because I didn't even know Queen was in the chat until after I was on the panel. Fuck up, get your. And for Laura, me and Laura's not even friends. I go in her chat every now and then. No, nothing was for Laura. You can ask her that. I've never talked to her a day in my life except for a couple of times in her life. Fuck you, you lying fucking cunt.
I don't know. I don't know.
My mom doesn't.
I don't know what I did to her. But obviously, yeah. She sounds a lot like Queen Bee. Queen Bee talks all like that.
She accused me of being Queen Bee. She accused me of working for Laura. That's what Laura was in this about. She accused me of working for Laura to attack her.
And Cher kicks me because this lady comes on and starts screaming. For no reason. Never done anything to Cotton Candy. but I know why she did it. She did it because Queen Bee was down in chat. Queen Bee and a couple others who've listened to Queen Bee and listened to the Voodoo Candle Lady, they don't like me because I'm not afraid to do what I'm doing right here. Say, hey, I'm right here. Come talk.
I'm telling you, you fucking bitch. You don't want to go there. I'm not the one. Don't try me.
Yeah, fuck her. Me and her went at it for a minute. Oh, here it is.
It's because she was
And then
trying to go in.
Queen, because see, Queen was in chat, but Queen, somebody told Queen that I was on Cher's panel going off on this bitch because Queen's done had problems with her too. So Queen comes in chat as I'm going off on this girl. You know, and it's like Queen didn't send me to do that. That for Cher, not for nobody else, for Cher. And she accused Queen, me coming in there with Queen to do that. That Queen sent me just because Queen was in chat. No, bitch, Queen is my friend. And you're sitting here talking about Queen. And you know what I mean? And then here's this one where Queen took up for us or something.
I mean, I like Cher, but I don't agree with the shit she does. I mean, but that's the thing.
I don't know Cher.
Like, I don't really know her.
About Cher. Let me slow it down because I slowed it up. And Queen talks
Can I just interject for a second?
Yes.
That's one thing. Do you hear that? Queen Bee was saying she doesn't agree with everything that Cher does, but she's always going to have her back. As long as she's always, like, you know, certain things aren't crossed. She's always going to have her back. She doesn't agree with everything. And I ain't got no problem with Cher. There's some things I don't like that she does. Do you know what I mean? I just don't watch them videos. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's loyalty.
I get it.
You don't, in friendship, you don't have to agree on, you're not supposed to agree on everything, but you still have each other's backs.
Forgot we had Ali here. I didn't realise we had another opinion.
It's like, you know, everybody knows me and Queen go way back. And Queen and Cher are close. Like, Queen won't trash Cher in her chat out of respect to me. And she says it right here, you know?
Yeah.
Let's listen.
She does. She actually does.
Either, but I don't know her not to like her. I mean, I like Cher, but I don't agree with the shit she does. I mean, but that's the thing.
I don't know Cher.
Like, I don't really know her either, but I don't know her not to like her. I don't know her to like her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like Cotton Candy though. Cotton Candy, and I got respect for her too. That's her friend.
I love her.
And
I love
do
Cotton.
too. And so I don't want to cross that boundary on that either, because she is one of her mods. She is very close with her, and I really like Cotton. I've liked her for a really long time. So, you know what I'm saying?
Close like that now. I really haven't been over there.
Yeah, and I don't want to be disrespectful either, because I don't know
no, me neither.
like her. But I do know that I didn't like the way she handled the Wells. I didn't like the way she went about that shit. I thought it was rude and disrespectful as fuck. And I mean, you know, that's the difference though. Is I don't have any issues with her. I don't know her to have issues with her, but I don't like the way that shit went down. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of weird things about her. I've never watched.
That was Queen. She's saying she didn't like how she was talking about that fueled coffee idiot. That was part of that. Let's see here.
Can I just point out, while you're looking for videos, can I just point out what I'm on about? Excuse me. What I'm on about is later on. Now Queen Bee knows, like, she's even pointed out, so, listen, even if Cher doesn't want to come up here, she's always welcome up here. Do you know what I mean? Now she knows Cher. Do you know what I mean?
They're tight like that, you know. They do their own thing, but
it's good ethic to point out that. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely, I know that I was on panel. I'm sure I was when that was said. I'm sure I'm in the background somewhere. I'm going to mute because that Ali's on panel, and you know what it's like.
Don't mute for me. I'm just over here trying not to cough on everyone.
See, that's why I go mute, because I was smoking.
Yep.
See, that's what I was about to do. Is
See, I
everyone
covered
smoking? Is that what it
the
is?
Dre McRae case
I
here.
got,
I got
I got
some
the
stuff
chat.
on
Don't you
them.
guys worry. I got the chat. Right, guys, what we're saying. Maggie Pie is saying, always nice to see someone get called out. Bubba, you can call. Okay, Bubba, we won't say that. Please behave. Sonia,
Candy
Bubba
Frank.
Champ, sorry.
Yeah, I went at that bitch, and she finally fucking left me alone.
I kind of feel sorry for Sonia because she's like, you know, you call her fairy floss, and it's like kind of offensive.
Call her. You
We
can call
know
her fairy floss. She'll answer to it.
I,
She'll
I,
know.
I,
I told her
I
she
like
needs to
calling
work
her.
fairy floss into her name, like as her middle name,
No,
and
she needs to
eventually go to
turn her
that. I
name.
love that name. I want that to be her name.
She needs to change her name to Sheila.
Sheila. What the fuck's Sheila?
Yeah, it's just what they call females. It's just what they call females. Oh, you got a Sheila over there. You know what I mean? Like talking about like like how we talk about animals, like say with a dog, we call it a bitch. They call it a Sheila. Do you know what I mean?
You're not going to call her Sheila. Don't
You
call
mean
a
like
woman
a
out of her name.
female?
Oh, don't you love me? They're like, hi Sheila. And she was like, oh Frank, I knew you'd know. She's got the same humor as me. I know she'd
Oh, I
love
do
it.
got a little bit of gossip. Did you all know that? Okay, I'm not trashing Ryan. I want to make that clear. Everybody knows I support Ryan Upchurch. You know, he booted his mama out of his life, and he's single. Him and his woman split up.
I saw something about him being single. I didn't know anything about him and his mama.
Yeah, he booted her too.
Like, I feel like he's been kind of disconnected.
See, I got this.
The way I took it is the mama and the girlfriend didn't get along, and that caused problems. So Ryan booted the mama first, and then something with the girlfriend, fiance, whatever, and now she's gone. I think it was all over that Patty bullshit. Patty is a bitch, though. She's hard. Yeah, I got that gossip. He's single and he booted his mama out of his life. He's like single.
Okay.
There was a single man here
anyway. There was a single man here anyway. No one was flirting then, was they? Smoke my cigarette.
That's like whatever, Ryan. You know, he should just embrace this being single and just because he's been putting out a lot of music and make like an album or something. You know what I mean? Just embrace being single by yourself. Just do your thing. Put out your music. Focus on it. Did we done offend Frank?
I guess so. Just he talking about men.
I like Ryan Upchurch.
I really like Ryan. I feel like he puts so much out, like everything, like that he never like just takes time to just like woosah to himself.
Right.
And that's gotta be
he
like
gets so caught up in the moment and
yeah. And then everybody's like, oh, you're on drugs. And he's like, no, maybe I'm just running around everywhere doing everything.
But I think his girlfriend done something to ruin the relationship. From what I hear, was it Ryan? It would be hard though, because Ryan's kind of wild, you know. And he admits that he's got ADHD, and you know what I mean. And He's got all
It,
this music, these fans, and these fan girls she's probably got to deal with, and the exes, and the Nicole Arbor bullshit, and you know what I'm saying? It's probably just a lot on somebody to be a fiance to someone young like that, just starting out. Not really starting out, but you know what I mean. Growing, and
yeah, and everything
it
you
would be
do is
hard.
scrutinized, questioned.
Yep. Yep.
It's yeah. I just remember like the person who introduced me to Upchurch is an ex, but Upchurch stayed with me, and it's like that's the best thing that could have ever happened.
Yeah.
He's
cool as
like
shit.
the one time I met him was we drove all the way from North Carolina to Savannah actually to see him in concert. That was the closest place. I was tore up. It was when he had like hurt his arm or broke his arm, and I tripped trying to hand him one of those shots, and I spilled some on him, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And he was as sweet as pie. He was so nice. He's like, it's all right. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm so sorry.
Wacky Tacky, I don't think they dated. They got
He
some
wanted to.
issues, and yeah, and he didn't, and there's some kind of lawsuit, supposedly, allegedly. I don't know really what's going on with that now. I kind of avoided that situation because it's a mess. But him and Nicole Arbor are going at it, yeah.
Apparently, did you see where Jelly and Bunny got involved now too?
It's a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he don't need a woman right now. He needs to get his life fucking together.
That would just suck too, because like I feel like once one girl is with you just for like your money and your fame, it would be so hard to ever trust anyone else.
I don't think this girl was in it for the money.
No, I don't mean
You know,
her,
from
but
what
I'm
I've seen,
saying
I get it though, yeah, but I don't think this one was. But she done something. I don't know.
because he was with the other girl that had the baby. I think it was a little girl. For a long time, like I thought they had actually got married at one point. Taylor? Was it Taylor?
Yeah, I don't know if they got married. Let's see here.
But he first had Katie Noel going after him. That was some what the F stuff.
But today he posted a picture of him and another girl riding down the road in a car on Instagram. I don't know.
I wish I could have Instagram again.
So I'm looking for that. I got a video about that. I've been looking at people that live in the tunnels underneath New York City. It's interesting. Where's that down?
This picture that I put on here is killing me.
I don't know how to get to that. Let's see here. But yeah, I don't know. And kicking his mama, that's something bad had happened.
Yeah, because isn't she like that was his assistant? Whereas I thought it was one of manager, something like that. What are the Las Vegas tunnel people?
Okay, I got some juice here. Let's watch. I totally support Ryan. I don't want nobody coming here.
Everybody asking how tall my cousin is. He's 6'8". I'm different up there.
I'm gonna mute it when the music's playing so they don't copyright me. Like I can go in and fix it, but it's a pain in the butt, you know. I can go in and take the music out later after they copyright me and
Take it to the fire like that. If your girl gave, well, I'm single, but if your girl gave you a hall pass, what chick is number one on your list? That's adorable. You must be in
this
high
is
school or
all
something.
recent.
Yeah, I'm 31 and over everybody. I don't be chasing girls like that. It's something you want to accomplish in 2023. Oh, bro, I'm going to accomplish everything this year. Watch. If I tell you something crazy, are you going to judge me? I'm the last that needs to be judging, dude. I'm 31 years old, and I've been through enough for a 160-year-old. There's nothing you can tell me that I'm going to judge you for. There's a few things, but probably not one of those things. First thought this morning was what? As soon as I woke up, my brain said, Harley Davidson. How am I mentally? No one ever asks. I'm fine. I don't think I could not be fine at this point. I've already hit rock bottom like twice, bounced all the way back up, hit rock bottom again, dug deeper than rock bottom, built a cool room, left there, now I'm back at the top. Top and the bottom's cool. I own property at both ends. How much do you listen to yourself? I've been listening to myself since I was born. Favorite vehicle I own? Right now, it's my Street Glide. Do I want to shoot some pool next weekend? Yeah, let's get it. What's the reason for you cutting everyone off, bro? The fans want to know. Because I'm sick of stabbing me in the back. Now, I've been stabbed in the back so many times like mosquito bites. It just itches a little bit. But guess what? I'm sick of itching. Best bar in Nashville? My house. Do I believe in miracles? I believe in working hard. That's what I believe in. What do I think about Andrew Tate? I don't really know much about him. I know that he said something like a couple weeks ago I seen on YouTube Shorts or something where he was like, hey, guys, they're about to arrest me for something bogus. And then he got arrested. So that's what I know. Right now, I've been wearing this cologne made by Mercedes because it smells real good. How's life treating me? Life don't get to treat me no way that I don't want it to treat me. Life treats me however I tell it to. But I'm treating life pretty good. Can you take me for a Harley ride? Hop on. Who puts a hook on a diss track? I don't know. A lazy, my opinion on Dixon County. I like Dixon. I live here. Will you do a hunting video one day? No. Hunting's boring. I like adrenaline. I don't get adrenaline by sitting in a tree. I mean, I know some people like it, but I think it's boring. Everybody asking me questions about my personal life and this little ask a question thing. Can you do me a favor and quit? It's weird. I don't have to tell you about my personal life. You're not my psychiatrist. You can ask me a normal question. I'll give you a normal answer. Stop asking my personal life. It has nothing to do with you. Has there been a time you released something and mainstream has to drop something as well? I don't know. I really just only focus on my own stuff. That might sound like an answer, but it's true. So sorry you keep getting hurt. We're always here for you. Love you, church. I appreciate it. But I promise you. You see my face? I don't get hurt anymore. I don't. How's the family doing? I don't have a family. I have music, and it's doing fine. If you could have lived through any other decade in the 1900s, which would it be and why? Run it. Go back as far as you can. I guess 1900. Because back then when somebody ran their mouth, they just came up missing. And there wasn't no cameras to be like, oh, there he went. The name's of church. It's all to the south. Yeah.
Okay, enough of that. I don't want to get all them copyrights I have to take out later. I already know what's going to happen.
I hope he's, I don't know.
Upchurch should give me some kind of promotion thing because I promote him so much on my channel. And he should let me use his music clips like that and not strike me because I promote him.
Right?
Let me use them. I can help you, Upchurch. Make money, dude.
I mean, I don't listen to a lot of, sounds stupid. I listen to a lot of music, but my go-tos, like he's like one of the top ones. Any of his albums.
I like his newer music a lot better. I like the country rap a lot. Frank, see if you can add yourself to the stream. You got power, bro. I think I've done it right. See if you can add yourself to the stream. Let's see how this power works. Can you hear me?
Me?
No, Frank.
Oh.
Can you see him in backstage?
I don't know this stuff. I don't see anything.
Okay. Yeah, he's backstage and hey, can you hear me, Frank? Yo, 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 hello. Say something, Frank. Add yourself to the stream. You got power. See if you can do it. Good night, Bubba. Thanks for coming by. Oh my God, what's going on?
There he is.
He come in with a bang, didn't he?
No. I'm wrapping up with chips. You caught me with my pants down.
Was you not able to put yourself on stream?
I think I need. Do you know, like, say, if I was on a laptop, I think I might be able to do it. But you know,
Well, you should have power now. I think I found it. Let me know. Try it, okay?
Do it now. Do it now, and tell me what I can do, and then I'll do it.
I don't know what you can do.
More, grunt more.
Like if I'm not at the computer and somebody wants to come up, you can accept them up on panel and stuff. I do know that.
Yeah, see, now I think I need a computer to do that. You know, a laptop or something like that. Excuse me, I got hiccups.
Hey, Allie, go down and then come back in, and let's see if Frank can accept you up on panel from his phone.
Okay, hold on.
We're gonna test this out, Frank.
Okay, you tell me how to do it then. How do I do it?
I don't know.
Obviously, yeah. We wait. No, but how do you do it? Come on, you know.
Just say add to stream. On my side, it
hang
says
on.
you just click on
You know
it.
how it says you're in the show? She should pop in there, shouldn't she?
Who?
Yeah, she should. Where it says I'm in the show, she should pop in there.
Hold on, we'll see. I don't know. We're about to find out together.
Find out.
Do you see
I think
her?
I need a laptop though. No, is she there?
Yeah, she's here. She's
Yeah,
not
block
on
her.
panel yet, but you can't see her?
No, I can't. I'll just see you're in the show. Green light. There's no notifications along the bottom. Let me try pressing on things. More. Nothing. chat. I knew that would be that. And no, Mike's last button, so no.
Nothing. Okay. Well, that sucks. I wish you could do it on a phone.
Well, I need to get my laptop fixed. But I'm thinking there's this thing, coming soon, laptops. And I need one for work. And I'm thinking, do you know the one that I've got that's broken? Putting that in and saying fix it, and they'll fix it for me. And buying a new one, cash, but using this convention to buy one. Do you know what I mean? Get a cheap one.
Yeah. I recommend to people who's wanting a laptop to get a new one. That way you ain't getting a piece of crap.
Do you know how much I paid for my laptop last time I had one?
No.
£40.
How much is that here?
£40 is about
Hold on, I'm going to look.
How long did it last?
$60, but yeah, get it up. Let's work it out properly. About $60. But what you got to understand is, when I did that, I got a sofa with it. And it was a 2-piece sofa.
Did it have WAP stain?
Put WAP on it.
What?
Yes.
You doing that again?
Yes, Allie was on it too.
No. It's fine. I will just put you on your mat. You're on your mat. Ali, I liked you.
I love you, Frank.
That's like that's $49, almost $50 in US dollars.
People. Hang on, someone's commented on my photo of missing people. I haven't put a missing person up for I don't even know how long. I want that. I don't want that. Sleuth Intuition. Is this a thing? No, we don't want to watch that either because he's a dickhead.
Speaking of missing, I haven't seen any, and I couldn't find any today. Have you seen anything about Madalena or anyone?
Yeah, hang on, Madalena. When you say Madalena,
I didn't follow that case.
You heard about the case that Cher covered it a bit, didn't she?
Very close. I love you.
I just can't find it on her, but I think I don't think Cosmo followed her, but she's still missing.
You was thinking about Coveney Warrior. You was thinking about Coveney, and then Cher went in and Cher did a detailed thing, but there's nothing, and it's going to be that she's buried somewhere where the dad went, wherever the dad. Well, sorry, not the dad, stepdad. Wherever the stepdad went, that's where she is.
Well, they've talked about someone's family member lives close by, like still in North Carolina.
Or like she's hidden within the family. But why is she hidden within the family? That's what I don't get.
I don't know.
Scapegoat. But Mom's dropped herself in, has she? Mom's put herself down for life. Yo, guess what? You're going down for life. You ain't getting none of this. You ain't getting none of that. You're going down for life. So unless you talk, then your daughter appears, which she will, and she'll get like a couple of years, and she'll get away. I'll take a couple of years. And do you know something? All she's got to say is, and even if she's lying, it's because of him. It's because of him. And she'll get away.
She's already said that narrative.
She hasn't. No. Excuse me. The mum actually hasn't said that directly. She has said she suspects him, but she hasn't said that she believes it's him. They've directly asked her, "You believe it's him?" And she said no.
I'm saying, like, with the whole, like, she's just her talking about, like, her family started by him and how they don't like her talking to her family, and like she didn't want to cause a problem for reporting Madalena. Like, it's
build up. But she, what's it called? I know what you're on about, and I agree what you're saying, because that would be my suspicion. The dad. 'Cause don't forget, he went to Michigan, didn't he? He went to Michigan. I don't know if it's away or it's a distance away, isn't he? But he went a
Yeah.
distance away,
It's like 12
and
hours, I
he
think.
made himself known and things like that. But all I got to say to that is, Mum backed him though. Mum backed him. Even, do you know? Even when he come back, she backed him. Even to this day, it's just, do you know, now she's backed him too much, so she doesn't know where she is, as in the story. If you know what I mean. Does that make sense, Jack?
Yep. Well, all right. I'm sorry. I just wasn't sure when I looked today. I didn't say anything. But
Do you know what it is for me though? My sad. Oh, you had things chance to share. Yeah, well, my sad thing is the fact that they burnt the sofa. Like everyone made a deal about being like 3 days, 4 days, whatever. My only take from that is it doesn't matter. It takes a couple of hours to burn a sofa and a bit more, but it would still be sorry. It's still be burnt in the same day. Or or why are they burning the sofa? Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but and my intel is because he left after the sofa was burned. He took the bones away and he put the bones somewhere. That's my. But and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I always hope I'm wrong, especially on cases like that. Do you know what I mean?
it's
I
an easy
I
lie to
would
tell
love.
myself.
It's like we was talking yesterday about Harmony. Listen, that girl. Man, listen. Do you know? I don't. I can't even because it breaks my heart. I don't know how that little girl was allowed to be put in his hands. I don't know. And it makes me mad because and I'm getting upset now and I need to stop talking. Sorry.
Yep.
I'll mute for a second.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up.
No, it's okay. I'm all right now. I'm all right now. But it's right, isn't it? It's you have an opinion on things and things like that, and do you know when you know what's happened? And like I didn't know what he did, but I knew he did it. Do you know what I mean? And then when you hear what he did, why aren't I in his prison? And it's like I can get close to him. I can get right close. They'll never put me in a cell with him. They'll never put me in a block with him. Nothing, because they know I know about Harmony. Do you know what I mean?
In cases like that, and like the Idaho case, it should truly be like, in my opinion, an eye for an eye at that point. Like, as
See,
if
no, I
you're
disagree. Because I tell you why. Adam was blatant. Excuse me. Adam was blatant. It's blatant. It was Adam from day dot. Uh, you look through all the CCTV, the cam footage, everything. It's blatant. You see, Brian. I am telling you, he was there for heroin. He wasn't there to kill. He didn't kill. He might have come across a crime scene, as in one of the killers might have dropped him that bit of heroin and said, come in here, clean this up." Do you know what I mean? That might be where the DNA comes from, but until we have trial, we don't know. But with Adam, trial's blatant. Trial was blatant beforehand. The fact that they spent so long playing about was ridiculous for me.
so
But see, it's different circumstances for me, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
I don't agree. I think he done it.
Who, what, where, when?
Brian, he went in the house and killed them people.
Oh, yeah. Well, was you there?
Yeah. So I have you made me think of a theory now of maybe why Dylan was like it's kind of like they're protecting her, or she doesn't want to say anything. Like, not saying she
hang
does.
on.
I think they didn't say anything about her, during all this time until they caught him because to protect her. Because if they caught her out as a witness, he might try and kill her. You know what I'm saying? They was protecting her.
Excuse me. Well, hang on. This girl left state, gone, boom. He ain't got a clue where she is. They could have said anything then. What they did her dirty. They put all the questions. They put all the questions on her rather than on them because there was a the highest questions on Google at the time was Idaho State Police. Idaho State Police are fucking scum. And I can just look at the history. Please look at the history, and you'll see exactly what I'm saying. People have gone down for life for burglary they didn't commit. 20 years later, imagine for breaking and entering, you're doing 20 years because they say you was going to take that person's life. 20 years later, it turns out you weren't even there because of circumstantial evidence. What's against Brian at the moment? Only circumstantial evidence. I'm sorry, but I can't agree with it purely because of that. I can't.
I don't disagree that he did it. I do believe that the case is circumstantial, but I believe he was there. Like, I don't think there's any denying that.
I think he was there. But like I said, he was getting heroin. And do you know what I think? I think while he was getting his heroin, he heard a noise. He went round, and one of his
where would the link be to that? Like, none of the girls have. Like, it's never been said that any of them have used that. So why would he?
Because the area is known for heroin, actually. Sorry. Yeah, the area is known for heroin. It was from data. But I also, someone pointed out, it might have been the chap who come in. There was a link. Do you know one of the daughters that was killed? There was a link to it. And apparently Brian had been taking a bird back there. They're good friends. But this is what I'm saying. If he'd been taking one of the victims back to his house, it'd already be. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know if he was taking him back. I think he was a stalker.
No.
Night prowler.
Excuse me.
And I don't think he could have committed those on H.
The person who put it to me said he was taking a female back to his. It'd been pointed out to Ellie at the time. So if that's been pointed out to Ellie at the time, they get the camera footage, wouldn't they? And do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? But also, apparently, one of the victims, their mom is a major heroin dealer, and they said the reason she's in prison now is because Brian was frequent with her. This actually proves Brian's guilt. So why I'd put it out, I don't know. But she wasn't actually, because everyone was saying, "Oh no, she's in prison." This, that, the other. Apparently, she only got locked up the day after the murder. The day after the murder.
It was right after, but I just.
Yeah, but that makes sense, doesn't it? I'm against making it sense, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? But I'm always open to an opinion. If someone's going to prove me wrong, this might be a link. I could be right, saying he was there for heroin. He could have been there to get it off her.
No, now you've got my brain going of like, maybe she, like, Xana was the target in like retaliation or something. I don't know.
Well, Xana's mum was. See, I didn't know about this. I thought she was arrested, gone, done. But apparently, no. Actually, she
It
was
was
arrested.
after.
Yeah, she was arrested because of the murders, and I think she was kept in because of it. So, did they have Brian on watch from day dot and not tell no one, or is Cotton Candy lying? I just want to know the truth.
I think
I
Xana
think
and
Cotton
Maddie were the targets from
Candy.
that vegan restaurant they worked at.
No,
There's a
I
lot.
disagree with that. I'll tell you why, because he's a brazen guy. He's proud. He's out. He's broad-shouldered. He'd have put a notice in there. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what's it called? Like, yeah, Xana, she did all right, but that Kaylee, it tasted a bit chicken. Do you know what I mean? Something
But
sarcastic,
Kaylee
something.
wasn't even supposed to be there. I think it was. I think he knew him from that vegan restaurant they worked at. In my
No,
opinion,
I think it's the heroin connection. I said it from day dot, and I will stand by it.
you got to say H. You got to quit saying the whole word.
Okay, sorry,
We got
apologize.
to do better.
Think of all the
Okay,
degrees of
Ali,
connection.
do better. Well, yeah, I apologise. But Ali, you need to do better.
I'm trying every day for you.
From now, we'll just say, is that okay? Are we allowed to say that?
What?
Who?
H?
Are we allowed to say
Why?
drugs, or should we just go with the letter? No, we'll go with the letter. People know then, don't they? Listen. Look at his hands. Look at his arms.
I'm too
It's
much
to
of a
do with.
conspiracy theorist for this. Now you've got my brain like thinking of how many degrees of separation or how many coincidences of him using H, her mom doing what she
Hey,
did, her knowing him from the
listen.
vegan restaurant. Like, was she a
Listen.
middleman?
Listen a second. Listen a second. Have you got that Discord set up?
That was your job.
No, I don't have it set up yet. I ain't done none of that.
Excuse me, if it was my job, Ali, it'd be done. But excuse me,
Well, why don't you do it, Frank? I asked you to, and you said no.
I'm not blasting you. I'm just joking on that. But I could bring people in to the Discord to show their arms, to show my point, and they will tell you exactly, everything, how long it takes for it to clear and things like. Do you know what I mean? I can get that done, and they just come in as guests. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't understand how good a Discord would be for you. We could block Ali. Think of the things.
You're making it sound like a back page. Like they could just.
Hey,
Frank gonna
listen,
be in there pimping.
Ali, the Discord will be a back page. There's only going to be Cotton's trusted members. Do you know what I mean? I say members.
Cotton's candies.
Because you're gonna be pimping people out. You will have.
We cannot be turning tricks on the Discord.
Listen to me. Listen
We're
to
not
me.
gonna dance in the windows.
No, look, listen. No.
It's the red light district.
Yeah, we're not doing that shit.
Listen. I was in a Discord.
Okay.
I put these things forward, and they always got laughter. But listen, if I'm telling you something about a heroin addict, and I can say to you, listen, can I bring a heroin addict into the conversation, or do I have them sitting next to me?
Quit saying that
and they're
word.
on okay, sorry, drugs, heroin, H. What I'm saying is, if I can bring someone there, prove my point, you should listen, will you?
You need a buzzer every time he says it to bleep him or to beep him out.
I need a bail.
But listen, you're ignoring my point. If I can prove it to you, like what I'm saying is true, what I'm saying I know. If I can get people in that situation to explain it to you, show you their arms or their legs, wherever their situation is, will you believe me?
Frank, I believe you. I've seen it.
Sometimes I just think you don't, even.
I'm I'm trying to put it together. Like, if I'm going on your theory, and you're like, it's 4H.
Okay. What's your theory? What's your theory?
That's what I'm saying. My theory changes so much.
Who did what?
I mean, I think, I don't know.
That didn't happen there, though, did it? See? Your theory is just a scratchy one. Joking.
I believe he did it. It's just every day is a new puzzle piece that totally changes the day before's puzzle.
He was there for drugs. I'm telling you, he was there. Listen, you know his activity. When I seen it, when I saw the actual activity, I was like, "That's my sister." And then when I seen his red hands, I was like, "I need to show this to my sister." And I showed it. And, you know, the first thing that come out of her mouth was, "He's a junkie like me."
I'm kind of curious because it was at 4chan that he was posting all that crazy stuff
It'd be
on.
more swollen. If he'd stopped, it'd be more swollen, more brown, and do you know what I mean?
Well, you'd have to think too. He might be smart enough to, I don't know, like, they're good at hiding it. So
No, you see, I grew up around it, so I know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I went to my sister. I knew when I went to my sister. I know, I know all this. But I went to my sister to prove that it was fresh. It's fresh. It's been clean for a bit. You see how it's so red? That shows that it's newish. But it's all what it also proves. It's fresh. He was there. He was there for sandwiches. He was there for his sandwiches. He got his sandwiches eventually, and he left. Why did he come back in the morning? Maybe he heard something on the night. Maybe he wasn't in the area at all, and in the next morning it's going to point out that he bought more sandwiches. Do you know what I mean? We don't know. It's cell tower data, but if you look at his hands, and I haven't manipulated them. I've told Cotton where to get the pictures. It's from Law and Crime. So all I did was I enhanced the pictures in, on your phone where you press this thing and you turn it up. So it's like HD or whatever. I did that and I was like, red hands, like that. And I was like, And that's when I asked my sister. So I was like, oh, they're going to have him for, because that's all everyone was talking about was fighting and things like. Well, I think I debunked it yesterday. Well, I'm hoping anyway. I'm hoping I debunked the scars because everyone was talking about his scars as well. I was like, there's no scars. It's just the hairline on his arm, bit of shadow and a bit of hair. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad my son will run. Got to.
I don't know. I don't have a theory. I just don't think. I don't think it was done alone. I know it doesn't go with your theory.
No. I don't think it was a soul crime.
It's just so much for one person.
I think Brian might have caught one of his students in the middle of something, and he tried to clean it up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm an expert. Or you're an expert. You. Do you know what I mean?
Or did he take someone who knew more about it than he did?
No, I think he was purely there for drugs and got caught out. Is Cotton alive? Is Cotton still here?
He just seems so damn calm. Like, for someone to have done what he's accused of doing, he's so like, that's what blows my mind, like the callousness of him.
Callous. I love that word. Callous. But you know something? I don't see callous. Do you know what I see? I see like it's more ignorance. It's more like, do you know what I mean? But I see that, and you know, I also see in him humanity. I don't see killer. You see killer, I think, and like someone put, and I wish he turned up, wish he didn't. Killer to me is no emotion. Someone who's got a military background, and I'm not talking about like mine or your ex-husband, sorry, your current husband's military background, but maybe a son of that child. You know, one who's been like neglected, but he gets taken to places where hunting happens, but daddy never turns up. Do you know what I'm saying?
See, and I don't like. See, there have been so many privileged little dicks that
Go
have
on, say it.
murdered.
But prove my point. How many cases I'm like that? No, go on. You can say it. How many cases I'm like that? But you know, Idaho won't talk about it. I'll tell you why. Because Idaho, I'm covering. They know that he's going to get off. They know. They know he's getting off. But what they're doing is they're putting him into a trial. They're begging him not to plead guilty, go to trial. The case gets passed on to the next team. They couldn't handle after 7 weeks the abuse they got. They couldn't handle it. I'm telling you, and it's sad. It's a shame, and blah blah blah. But listen, a man should not go to prison. Well, in fact, no, lose his life because they can't handle the case. Why couldn't they pass it on live? Live and say we need to pass this case on to someone else. That would have looked better for them, in my opinion, because it's like we need more intelligence. This is what we've gathered. We need more intelligence. Do you know what I mean?
It's really, really
They've been-
hard for PDs to do that.
Well, look at it this way: the crime scene was locked off. I forget the date, but I've got the paperwork. So the crime scene was locked off. Yet they're moving things at the crime scene. And before anyone says, "Oh well, that's standard," no, 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 no. This paperwork specifically says if there's any documents, anything, you've lost it. Lock the door. It's done. Until I
Yeah.
think it was February 1st.
I mean, they can
February.
hold, police departments can hold crime scenes indefinitely.
No, excuse me. The police department give up the crime scene. They wanted it wished and washed. They wanted it
Oh.
wished and washed. But because they made an arrest, the judge said no. You're holding it until at least the 1st of February. This is what I'm saying. They wanted it wished and washed. What are they wanting wished and washed? The fact that they lied. The evidence that they've got is just going to be on a photo from now on. Guess what? No, it's not. I'm telling you, listen to me when I'm talking to you. Idaho is known for, falsifying evidence and all this. As long as they get it to trial, they're not bothered. But let me tell you something. What if it was your child? You see them there, they're now putting on hope that it's Brian. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be Brian. I'm telling you, it's not going to be Brian. And think how that family's going to feel. Do you know when they find out that it's not even going to work out like that with them? They're going to see it as he got off scot-free. It's not him. He was there for drugs. He turned up for drugs, and he left. That's it. That's it. If it turns out that he is guilty, then fair enough. But I'm telling you now, the activity does not match a murderer. It matches a drug addict. Big difference. In my opinion, sorry. In my opinion.
I mean,
If that makes sense.
yes and no, because I've known my fair share of addicts, but And
No, but
they'll
I'm
do
talking about
some.
a specific type of addict, a specific type of addict that I grew up around. Do you know what I mean? It's my childhood. When I was a kid, they used to put us in a ring when I was about between the ages of like 7 and 12. They used to put us in this little thing, and they used to make us fight, and they used to bet on us. And I remember the hands. I remember big red hands pushing us back in. Do you know when you're fighting your best friend and you're beating the bloody hell out of them, and you get a bloody hell beat out of you as well, but you want to walk away, you want to leave, and they wouldn't allow it. Do you know what I mean? And you just seen these big red hands. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me about that type of addict, because that type of addict is something I grew up around. You see, like the other week, I had my child. Sorry, it wasn't my child. I had my niece and nephew put in care. It disgusted me that I did it to them. But you know something? You know the life they've got now. They're going to Spain. They're going Orlando sometime next year. Well, this year actually, because it's 2023 now. But they wouldn't have done that under her care, and she's now an addict. So it's like, in my eyes, it's like, I mean, I hate what I did for my sister, and it'll always haunt me. But they've got a life now that they wouldn't have had. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's always swings and roundabouts. But you know that drug, I'm triggered by it, because they used to, when we was kids, talk us to go to the park, talk us, get us to the park, and then like it was like basically like pit bull dogs. It was like that. It was like pit bull dog fights, but it was with kids.
Awful.
Yeah. But I know the hands. I'm saying, she's the hands, the swell, everything. I know it.
I just
I just miss my mum, you know.
just trying to think. You're.
Also, I've missed me mouth.
Hmm?
It's all over my mouth.
It's way past my bedtime.
Yeah, mine too. Holy shit! It's almost midnight.
I know, I didn't realize it. I'm usually in almost asleep by now.
Midnight.
Yes,
It's
it's midnight
bloody
here.
5 a.m. here, and you're talking about, it's past bedtime.
Well, we don't live across the pond, Frank.
No way.
Yeah, we don't live across the pond. What the fuck? It's midnight.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Look, it's 4 p.m. where Fairy Floss is. That's
She's
cool.
in the future.
Fairy Floss should take over the life.
That's like a big difference there, the 4 p.m.
Yeah, she's like
It's
four.
like going to
hang on.
China.
It's 12 hours in front of me, that is.
What time is it where you are, Frank?
4:54.
Oh my God, why you stay up all night partying? It's
Because there's this top hat on. It's the WAP.
Excuse me. Listen. If I was up all night partying, my sister would be here for a start. I'm joking. No, but I stayed up purely. I was falling asleep. I even had in the chat, I'm going to sleep. I'll try and stay up for this live. I knew I could make this live. As in, you could make this live. Sorry, I apologise. Bigger than what it was, and I went round and I asked people to come. One person come. So you got a new.
I appreciate it, Frank.
Jeremy Lowe's I went into.
We got
and
this.
Sherry,
Let's go to bed, y'all. He
Sherry
is,
come as
ain't he?
well.
You just got to understand him.
No, there's no understanding.
It's that,
Trust me,
that
my daughter's-
smiling
I get
thumb.
you. Right?
Listen, my daughter's mom says I would marry you, but I can't understand you. And I says, I will pay for you to marry him if you don't come back. And I pay for the wedding.
Oh.
You were
Alright,
laughing,
y'all.
but I did.
Okay, let's go to bed, y'all. I'm about half asleep.
Yep. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, good night, y'all. And thank y'all for coming up here. I love y'all. You know that. Very
Thank
false.
you all
Love you.
to my channel.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.